Last week we had a short session. After...
And anticlimactic.
Yup. After finishing off with the Tamarot's fate and completely decimating the captain and his small amount of crew, which was an absolute joke.
No enemy has got a turn.
No, they did. Like, one of them did.
One of them, but not the main boss.
They did like 6 damage, I think, in total. Maybe like 12. Total in that battle. Maybe a little bit more if you include the aura damage that the master had.
I think it only triggered once, though, actually.
Twice! It
Twice.
Triggered twice, and I think I hit with the sword like once with one of the blades.
Maybe.
So the book didn't really have a good setup, so how I described it, that you were just kind of like wandering as a group at this point. You don't have much to do. And you had heard that there was like this fairly famous like alchemy in one of the nearby towns called Styes, or like a rare ingredient. So you guys decided, like, as a group, I said that yeah, you kind of traveled here for some reason. And one of the first things that fairly soon after you arrived in the town, this somewhat disreputable looking group came up to you guys and offered you a job.
Offered me a job in a very non-conspicuous way whatsoever, rather than so, documented the name of adventure.
Let's pick that off right where we left off, but actually we might as well replay that whole scene again since everybody's actually here. Yeah. So this group of like 10 people comes up to you. They're fairly... They're like dressed fairly okay. You see that their clothes are fairly dirty, and the best dressed one comes up to you. You can see that he's invested a little bit more into his what is he's wearing, and he comes up to you with like, "Hello there, fellow adventurers. I have heard that you're a famous group of daring adventurers. I say I have a great task for you. All I need is your signature right here on this paper here."
Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And she holds out her hand for the paper.
Oh, perfect. If you were to just take this quill and make sure to sign your name and stamp it with your finger. That way we'll know that you'll be there for the long haul.
Yeah, no problem. Can she read the paper?
Yeah. At first glance, it looks like a fairly substandard, like a job contract or like a quest contract.
Mm-hmm.
On just like a cursory glance. But, let me see.
On a non-cursory glance.
Right, these shits didn't give your passive insight. We'll go with your perception in that case.
We have a very good passive perception.
Passive perception or passive insight would be 16 for me.
19 for Ollie.
I don't know how to calculate that.
Anybody with a passive insight of 14 or higher looking at this paper at all, you can see that it's like a really thin sheet of paper and there's something like written behind it, like there's another sheet of paper that you cannot read.
That don't look right.
Oh, then I have a
was just
19
gonna-
natural insight.
Reach out and rip off the thin sheet of paper. Like as Morgan is watching it, you're gonna see like Costa just like reach out and snatch that piece of paper, revealing I'm guessing the true contract.
Yeah, the guy like for a moment, hold on, that's not. And you rip it off and you look at it, and it's essentially a lifetime contract to work at a ship for essentially no pay whatsoever.
Like,
Charm person on the guy.
I was gonna ask if it was snack time.
I mean, it still could be snack time.
I was gonna ask, where's the
Reality
nearest
of
dark
life.
alleyway?
Every D&D
Listen.
party has two options: charm person
We-
or snack.
Listen, we have a boat, and we could use more people on the boat. Why not let them Why not let them sign it?
Have them sign their own
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah, so they work for us for pretty much no cost.
You know, that's not how it exactly works.
Look, what are they gonna
Exactly
do?
how we can make it.
Decline us? Like,
But
they
sure,
have six.
let me see. Charm person.
Wisdom saving throw. So I used to beat a 16.
Even without any bonuses, he makes it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Well, dark alley it is.
as he's like trying to, whoa, 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 and his buddy's there, like behind him, is like, oh, no, well, clearly you're not into this. We don't want to mess with you guys. We're just gonna go.
I
Too late, don't you
immediately, I immediately cast hold person on the main guy.
Well, I also have a new tool, which could be.
Yeah, you also have that. So I'm gonna do hold person, which is target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. So DC 17 wisdom save.
Even without any bonuses, as he makes it, as they see you start like casting spells and shit, they like start booking it. They don't like, fuck this shit.
I just-
Okay, I dash after them. I'm
Why?
going to Hungering Jaws, bite, grappling strike.
Alright.
We are murdering these fuckers.
Oh, the Coco's in trouble to the local,
Look, what I find funny
Town
about
card.
this is that Vith has to dash. I do not.
If they're dashing away, I assume I have to dash after them. But yeah, nom and hold.
I'm pretty sure the nom kills them.
I don't think so. If they don't even need to roll to pass a wisdom 16 saving.
Well, they
throw,
had to
I'm guessing-
roll it, but it just means their base rolled high enough.
yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
a
which means that-
16 and an 18. And that was even using their own tokens for it.
Oh my god.
And eat thugs. So yeah, they just managed to start to like run towards this way, but you managed to catch up to either first veterans. You.
Whichever one was talking to us, that's the one I have in my jaws.
We'll say that would be probably the closest one of them. So this guy.
Assuming he, fails the grapple check.
Assume he lives.
I mean, either way, you at least hit him. And also, why wouldn't they live?
Yeah, it would be a 19 to not be grappled.
Strength, right?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Athletics.
It is a straight up grapple attempt, not a.
Oh shit! They got Joe! Help him!
It's like, no, you don't get to run away from me.
What? Weren't you happy getting essentially press gang to a ship without any pay?
Like, we have
They
our
are
own
learning.
ship. We have our own
How
ship.
big.
When they leave port, we follow them.
That's
Then
if they
we'll
live.
have 2 ships.
I mean, look. How many do you want to live this encounter?
What are you asking?
I don't know. I have
or
no
the guy?
idea. I'm asking you. How many do we want to survive today?
Me. I mean, it's been a few days since I had a snack from you. It would be good to give you a rest for a day or two, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they can have a snack. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, we already have one person to give you a snack.
No, this one is my snack.
Oh, that's your snack. I'll grab the other one for you.
As you have his leg in your mouth and you go, oh, it's my neck!
Marshmallow. Don't worry, Coast. I'll get you another snack.
Alright, has everybody rolled for initiative? Looks like Morgan might be
Morgan.
missing.
Yep. Give me a
And is
sec.
anybody else? No.
Alright, looks like we got Nom Nom going first.
Yeah, Num Num going first. Alright. With what do? You have his leg in your mouth.
Bite. Bite.
I assume he has not had a chance to draw a weapon yet.
Yeah, sure.
I would say he's like fumbling around for it.
So he hasn't drawn a weapon yet, so I can't disarming strike him. So I'm just going to continue to bite down and start the crocodile death roll on his leg.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That man does not have a leg anymore.
The
Holy
second
shit.
one misses.
I don't think it matters.
It might matter.
2% chance it matters.
I mean, these guys are veteran. Their challenge rating is a whopping 3, guys.
Nice.
And the D100
Yeah, 300.
for the critical effect.
80.
Your strike surprises your opponent. Your target is surprised until the end of your next turn. He's fucked.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Vith got his food, I'm gonna get Coastal hers.
Alright. Morgan.
Okay. I feel like this might be overkill, but I also really do want to use it. So what we're going to do is 1 second. Okay. Yeah, well, let's scoot over here. And which person is Vishar going for the snack?
I'm gonna be going for the bottom one of the 2 veterans.
Okay. Well then I'll go for this person.
Gotta get Coastal some quality meat.
Quality meat.
No, I don't need meat, you know that.
Oh, that guy? Okay.
Yeah, quality blood.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
It's like,
Weren't kidding when you said it's kind of overkill.
Yep.
Don't
I've
worry,
never got
this entire battle is gonna be overkill.
I've never got to cast it before, so I.
Morgan woke up today and decided violence.
I think we
Violence.
decided violence. The first thing we did was charm person, hold person, nom. So
I just imagine that the civilians kind of looking at you guys and be like, guard, guard.
as we, we start crocodile death rolling, look at one of them and just go, you don't exist.
The guards aren't gonna help you, bud.
while this is all going on, like I make sure that the paper's safe so they can see what they're trying to drag us into.
Alright, disintegrate.
yes.
Dexterity
Pretty sure that's it.
control.
Yes.
Well, that roll me.
I think you did a DM roll. Oh, let's see. Let's see this.
So what is that? 10d6 plus 40? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're targeting
I think
the
the plus
thugs,
40 kills.
the plus 40 is enough to reduce that guy into dust.
Jesus
She
Christ.
just points at him and goes, "Bye."
I don't think
Holy
he gets X'd out. I think his token gets deleted.
Yeah, just delete
Yeah.
the fucking token. Yeah, just boom.
Thanos snapped.
Goodbye.
As they're like, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, the disintegrate isn't to kill people. The disintegrate is to make everyone run away.
Disintegrate is to remove them from existence.
Imagine him being a threat rating 1.5 and seeing that shit. What is your reaction?
Shit
Get
myself.
Get down on my knees and beg for forgiveness. Ask for a contract. Ask for a contract, Like, okay, I'll be part of the ship. Just don't kill me.
Morgan is going to very slowly turn and just look at the next person, and that's our turn.
Just stare at him.
Uh-huh.
She should just grin. Don't make even looking more menacing.
I think Ollie is gonna try and rein in the chaos of the party a little bit. So bonus action, he's gonna use his starry form. His eyes will start to glow as these kind of draconic wings appear behind him, and he's gonna
Oh
float
yes,
into
rein
the
in the
sky.
chaos.
Yeah, he's gonna float into the sky like 20 feet up, and he's gonna shout out and say, I don't know if you saw that, but if anyone wants to not have that be their fate, I would recommend that you surrender, and we will hand you over to the local authorities, and no one will be harmed. But if you try to run, well, and he's gonna cast plant growth in the area. So I guess the entire area, it's 100-foot radius, so the entire area is going to be covered in
Christ.
plants. So every feet of movement costs them 4 feet of movement. So
Playing with is
pretty hard for them
100
to
foot.
run away.
What?
Again, I would love to see the looks on the civilians' faces, just like, what the f-?
Yeah,
like,
everything
look.
just like starts growing uncontrollably.
This is what happens when you fuck with adventurers who are widely well known and who are level 11. Like, what did I think was gonna happen?
So, this veteran is stunned. It's one of the thugs who sees this shit going on. It's like, oh yeah, I got this. He picks up his heavy crossbow and aims it at one of you guys. Which happens to be Morgan. And the freaking, like, string breaks.
The crossbow was too
God.
intimidated.
The string breaks, the arrow flies backward into him. Take 2d10.
As a free action, he drops his crossbow and starts to move in the plant growth slowly away.
1 4 speed.
I love the
You're doing
balls
great,
on this
bud.
guy. Not only does he attack us, he attacks the one person that immediately.
That is actually, yeah. I kind of
I'm
want him.
impressed. I
I
like
think
him,
he's
yeah.
better food, actually.
Oh, a volunteer.
He has very courageous blood.
This one just dashes. So what is it? Half move, essentially.
No, it's
Quarter.
1/4 movement.
1/4, so if he's 30 feet, 60 feet, 15 feet.
Okay, 15 feet. Alright, so he just dashes.
Funny thing is, it's not difficult terrain, so I can make it difficult terrain on top.
What's
There-
funny is that it doesn't affect me, because I have the ring of free movement.
The veteran here at down bottom is like, "You cowards!" and picks up his longsword and comes here and does a multi-attack on With and Morgan. On With, a 19, a Morgan, a 23.
Okay.
I think I hit both,
Barely
so...
hit.
So that's 12 damage to With and 13 damage to Morgan.
Okay.
Wow, this one guy did more damage than the entirety of our final boss fight last session.
So I reduced the damage by 11.
Take 1 damage, is it?
To my temp hit points, because I Hungering Jaws that guy.
Oh yes, he's 0 base HP.
Mister.
Alright, yeah, I want to give Koso some food, so I'm going to go here and immediately fucking Stunning Strike him. If I hit, let's see.
Might as well. It's well, that's not a hit.
13. I'll go again. 22.
That is
13 damage. Stunning Strike, DC 17.
This was Constitution, I think.
Let
Crit.
me confirm. Crit success or crit fail?
Crit success.
Damn, yeah, we'll go again. 18.
Yeah.
Bam. AC 17 con again.
But you're rolling max damage on those dice.
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't even notice. Yeah.
And stunned.
Alright, go so some food now. And then with my, I believe I currently have like 40 feet remaining. Let's see, I'll go... It's being weird, okay. Bam, bam. Bam. Yeah, I could just fucking make it. I don't even need to calculate.
After the one guy who's running is totally running away.
They thought they could flee?
This one... He runs into this, like, building. And is out of the battle.
For now.
We saw him go into the building. He'll be there to interrogate later.
Yep.
Well, Costa's gonna move next to Morgan. Then seeing a nice evil man being completely paralyzed, and to her mercy, she's just gonna bare her fangs and just gonna bite twice with advantage. So
Yeah, getting you some good food.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Great start! Second encounter, a crit in the encounter that doesn't matter at all.
I know.
Look, we have to show our dominance.
Now, here's the funny thing. My fangs count as a simple weapon, meaning that my smites would actually be working as well with my bites if I wanted to. I am not going to, but it's going to add a lot of damage with my the other thing. So that's I can reroll. So there's another D4 and another D8.
And another... Never mind, I'm stupid.
D100.
Yeah, 200.
24.
So
Jesus Christ,
that's,
you're fine, Smite.
So that's a reroll.
Your bonus for improved
I
divine
know.
smite is what my dice is now.
Yes, I know.
Okay, 24. You feel the ebb and flow of the battle and know where to make your next move. After your turn, you move to the top of the initiative order.
Okay.
Hey.
Alright,
So
come
I'm
on.
wait.
pretty much- I'm-
Ghost is not done yet.
Oh,
no, I'm not done. It was the first attack. If he's not dead, he's getting another one.
yeah, he's still alive.
25.
Yeah?
Okay, so he takes 12 more damage.
It
I like to
was
imagine Oso
4.
just bites once and just drinks.
Yeah.
Into the single digits.
Okay, well,
Oh my
I don't have a third attack because I didn't use my polar, but yeah, that's end of turn for now.
I just imagine you like licking your lips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dirty peasant blood.
Well, this one's actually a veteran, so it's less of that.
This guy, seeing that he can't really move, picks up his heavy crossbow and fires it at... You know what? Ollie.
Oh, come on.
And that's a miss.
Well, he just sighs. Well, I gave them a chance.
I mean, they are trying to escape. As soon as they saw their plan
he
failed.
explicitly told them that if they try to run away, they would die. And that if they
The option was
Yeah.
surrender.
Alright.
I look
there
at
wasn't an
this
or.
guy. I look at this guy who's about to attack, and I just go, bow.
He picks up his mace and he's like, "You're going down!" And crits. And crit misses.
Crit hit and then crit miss. Did you
Yeah,
say?
crit hit and crit miss.
Wow. Why am I not surprised?
So, whopping 9 damage there.
I just look at him just with a smile on my face, like, really?
Yeah! You got more coming to you, buddy!
I just look at him and just smile.
And
Isn't this supposed to be a good aligned campaign?
It is.
I am
it
not
is.
necessarily. I am not necessarily good.
I think only Ollie.
And
Ollie
this
back.
one will try to also fire at Ollie with the heavy crossbow. And a miss. With...
So I'm guessing now it's
close
Costus' turns again. Because of the
Alright,
crit.
right. Good that you remembered it, I didn't. Costo!
Okay, so time to finish off this guy. I'm not gonna bite because I don't see the point. I am already got my feel, so that's a 19 to hit.
I
Dead.
think he
That's
just
going to be
dies.
21 damage. Yeah.
Mm.
I think Beef is good there. Our cost is just gonna move here. This was the last guy that you shot to Ollie.
Yep.
It's gonna be like, I don't think that was smart. So that's a 28 to hit. And just because I want to send a message, so I'm just gonna pop a level 1 smite on this.
8.
And it's gonna
Another
be... Wait,
5.
that's 2d8
And plus
more, right?
9. So a total of 23.
Yep.
23, bloodied.
Bonus
So
action.
backhand.
Yep.
More than
Bonus
likely
action,
dies.
backhand. 17 damage. Wait, 17
Damn
to
it.
hit for 16 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's the end of turn for Costo.
Alright. With, in that case.
He still hasn't had a turn to draw his weapon, so I guess I'm just gonna continue.
Yeah,
my,
because he's still surprised.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue my attack. I have advantage. because flanking.
Oh, and then the surprise as well. So you have multiple instances.
All of those hit. 9 plus 9 plus dead.
Plus dead. Damn.
So I just
That's what
have
Morgan
his-
did.
have his leg in my mouth, and I cannot walk through this particularly fast.
That's right, it kind of slows you guys down too.
At least they can't run away.
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
I think you're the only one.
I'm gonna jump
No.
onto the building next to my.
Yeah,
head,
Costa
so-
can just run on walls if they want. It's like
Mhm.
they don't have
Actually,
any
wait.
issue.
I have a standing long jump.
Yeah.
Let's see. It
Oh
is-
yeah, I forgot about that.
Isn't it 30 feet?
It's strength score times 3 for running. Half that. So yeah,
I think it is
would be
30.
30 feet. 30 feet standing long jump. Hi.
Where you going, boy?
So yeah, I'm also not slowed down by the vines.
Amazing.
In that case, yeah, Morgan's gonna use a freedom of movement on herself.
Morgan, don't you have a ring of free movement from the last session or from the last campaign? Because we found
so.
an additional one and we gave one to you.
I did not remember that.
Yeah.
And that.
I mean, if it's on no one else, then yeah, might as well.
Okay. So
Yeah, ring of free action makes you immune to difficult terrain, magical restrain, or magical paralyze.
I don't know if you ever,
Right.
gave that specifically to anybody, but yeah, whatever. If you wanna say that Morgan has it, sure.
Yeah, no one else really needs it because all it can fly.
awesome. In that case, she's gonna zoop up here and attack the guy in front of her. 17 to hit.
Absolutely.
Wow, this
That's
is
11. And then she'll try him again. That's 11.
Hit.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I guess these guys are like the mooks.
Absolutely.
And then she'll bonus action Bardic Inspiration to Vishtar.
You already killed their leader.
This is unbelievable overkill, and I love it.
Mhm.
What better kill than overkill?
And that's her turn.
Holly.
I'm just thinking of how much do I want to overkill. I mean, you know what? Let's send them a message, I suppose. So Ollie's gonna sigh and go, I'm still willing to accept surrenders, but in case I haven't convinced you enough yet. And he's gonna use a 6th level slot to cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
Oh,
Can you make this large, please? The dragon.
Absolutely.
So this giant dragon that
God.
I guess initially kind of it looks like it almost coalesces from a constellation, just appears next to him, and yeah, he's gonna start going ham.
Oh shit!
Over here and attack this one. So that is range.
Hit.
13 hits. Oh, great. 15 points of damage.
26 plus 10. Jesus Christ. That's death.
Another 15.
Not quite.
oh no,
Okay.
there is a couple of petty thieves on the back alley. Let's summon a dragon.
This is
Exactly.
a
It is
message.
massively over.
That is what this is. This is basically saying, if you want to fuck with us, bring God.
And what was their crime? Just trying to get you to work for free.
They tried to
Yes.
enslave us.
Tried to
Therefore,
enslave
they are
us.
nudge.
They are lunch. They have signed their own death warrant.
Finally, he's gonna let out a breath weapon. Let me try and measure that.
Look, they wanted us to be enslaved. In the process, they signed a paper saying, we accept all responsibility for death.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
So these two guys.
Okay.
Morgan isn't halfway in it for an AoE, so she's clear. Big 3.
So it'd be fire damage.
Oh no, 3 damage. I mean, at least that's like the type of damage that they can take.
Yeah. It's just fucking 3 damage. It's either 3 damage or 1 damage, right? Because it rounds down.
Mm-hmm. And go on top of the building.
Yeah, it's just standing on top.
So this guy who was running away looks at you with and is like, let me see, D20. Well, how does he react? He's freaked out, so he like drops his heavy crossbow and pulls out his mace and tries to hit you twice.
They really didn't get the message.
The 19 hits you barely. So with whopping 5 bludgeoning damage.
I wonder what Huckming draws blocks out of this point.
At this point, they have done about
they-
twice the amount of damage as the boss battle.
So wait, he made 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Only one hit.
one hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to riposte.
Alright, that's a hit.
It's like,
We are
really?
very kind. We're very merciful.
Get away! You're not hitting me!
As he gets hit.
probably the most merciful one was Morgan because the guy didn't suffer.
Yeah, the guy didn't
He
suffer.
just-
True!
That's the way to look at this.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Alright, bonk. 11 damage.
Dead. Unless you wanna do non-lethal.
Oh no, he's dying. We already have a hostage in the building.
Hey, he could climb out of the windows, you never know.
And where's he gonna go? There's no exit, it's just water.
Yeah, well, he could swim.
Good luck. 14, 11 damage, 12, 6
Yeah,
damage.
he doesn't know that Bishtar can swim like, I don't know, 140 feet in
He
6
doesn't know
seconds.
I can currently run on water.
I think don't you have Cloak in the Manta Ray so you'd actually be faster swimming?
It'd be 5 feet faster.
Well, because your monk movement adds to your speed, including your swim speed.
Oh, really? It does.
Yeah, it just adds to your speed, not your walking speed.
Alright, my swim speed is 85 feet per second. Not per second, per turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so after I hit this guy, I just say, I said bow! And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, let me see. Oh yeah, he rolls a 1, he
Bows.
picks up his mace, throws it to the side, and he's like, I'm so sorry, as he drops down to his knees and is literally like doing like a Japanese bow and be like, please be merciful.
I like squat next to him and just kind of like pat his head, like, good boy.
Okay.
Just humiliating this guy.
Gross though.
Oh, how does jumping work?
It is
Regular
a,
jumping.
A regular jumping is a long jump is your strength score if you get a 10-foot running start. Standing is half of that.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why his is so much more is because he has equipment.
Yeah.
Boots of striding and springing, which is just like, yeah, my standing long jump is my move speed.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that I need to cover 35 feet of movement here.
That's
could
like in Baldur's Gate, you can actually move faster on your turn if you jump.
Yeah, well, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Instead of costing movement speed.
Yep. Well, it
Uh,
does actually cost movement speed. It costs 3 meters, no matter how far you
Is-
jump.
that guy is not in initiative.
It's not?
No. There are only
Oh,
two
well.
thugs in initiative.
Yeah, there's
The
two
one
of them
that
left.
is against the one Vith
Well, no,
is.
the guy down bottom. The guy down bottom is available though, because he's
Oh,
not in
Yeah.
initiative.
I'm thinking
But
about
this-
this guy.
This guy is not in initiative.
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy.
the one- yeah.
Maybe he surrendered soon as he saw the fucking disintegrate, okay?
Fair
So when okay, if we want to do the combat here, that's fine with me. I mind.
Yeah, no,
I mean, one guy was still resisting.
yeah, the only thing
Yeah, and there's
resisting
one guy in the house down here.
is this guy who's so freaked out by Whiff that he's fighting back.
Yeah, then there's also the guy in this shed.
Kostis is gonna jump there because the vines are like fucking up with her movement and move the last. How much movement will I have? Like I just jump 10 feet of jumping and
It's
You get 5 more
effectively.
feet.
Yeah, 5 more feet of movement.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
he would look at this guy and
They have already. We have determined they have already surrendered.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, essentially.
Wait, okay, hold up.
It's this
That-
one who hasn't surrendered.
Let me
in
mark
that
them.
case-
The guys with the screaming symbol have surrendered now, essentially.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna redo my turn if you don't mind,
Yeah, absolutely.
as I didn't
Shoot.
catch that.
Yeah, like I said, the only one fighting back is this guy, and only because he's freaking out that a freaking crocodile man is essentially trying to eat him.
Which is fair, I suppose.
Oh,
This only guy like
I could be so cruel. It would be funny.
no,
do I-
don't
no.
eat me! I'm not food.
I'm actually going to do it. I think that could be funny. I'm gonna move, jump in there, and then I'm gonna move here. And with my action, I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness in the guy down here.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep, DC 16.
Alright. He's jagged by the Crown of Madness.
Okay. Well, oh, his turn, he needs to come closer to me.
I mean, he doesn't even have a turn, so I guess...
Well, whenever you want to give him a turn, he needs to move towards me.
There we go. Now he has a turn.
And I was here.
So that was Costo. The surrender talk is not gonna fight back anymore. With
Like, he bonked me.
Oh my god, this is the most overkill
third
ever.
one so far.
79.
79. Your attack knocks your target over. Your target is knocked prone.
Oh, that's not good for him.
I was like, oh god, oh god.
Oh my god. You have an advantage because he's fucking prone.
Oh yeah.
I think he's dead.
As you slowly swallow him.
Oh no.
Not that way.
I'm not. I don't have
My.
snake jaws. I can only rip off chunks.
Piece by piece, don't worry.
For now.
So essentially that's end of the encounter because these guys have surrendered. They're like, oh god, within a minute! They forced us!
Well,
if that is the case, then you still need to be handed over to the authorities.
Yeah, it's still a crime, bud. You tried to enslave us.
As
choose your company
indeed,
better next time.
the town guard would walk into the scene soon after, looking at the mess of the battlefield. And we're like,
We walk up and this guy's just laying his head on my lap and I'm just petting his head.
"You there?
Okay.
What happened here?
You're alright.
You better explain yourself."
I look at this guy like, go on, say what happened.
We tried, blah, 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 blah. Explains it, and it's like, alright.
Sorry about that.
At least you didn't cause any damage to the town, aside from this plant growth, but...
To disappear. Soon. Wait, what's the duration of that? Let me
8
check.
hours, I think it is.
It's gonna
no,
be gone in 8 hours then.
But any damages you caused probably can be deducted from these people.
Don't worry, either way, you'll be fine. They just toss him 1 platinum coin.
Oh,
You are
Just share
welcome
that
for
among your
making
guys.
the
Just go ahead.
Cleaner.
Have
Yeah.
some drinks.
that is quite generous, ma'am. Well,
Yes.
we shall take these folks in.
Oh, by the way, there's still one hiding in that house, and I just
Yeah.
point.
I was starting to walk over there.
Very
Plant
well.
growth doesn't have a duration.
We can take
Oh, wait,
Is it
care of that.
concentration?
You
I
can,
mean, the 8-hour one has a duration of a year.
you can return to your lives. We can take care of the hiding one.
Oh, do you mind if I take custody of this man here? I feel like I could make him
thing
repay
say?
his debt much better.
Well, we would love to bring him to justice.
Take a look. There was only, let's see, and I go ahead and count the amount of bodies and other people. There was only 8 people involved in this crime. I mean, this man's just a simple bystander. I mean, surely, and I toss another platinum. Surely that's correct, right?
But, seeing that, yes, he must have been your servant, correct?
Of course.
Yes. Of
It's like,
course,
look,
we
you're right, you're
cannot
not gonna
take
go to the
away
authorities.
your servant away from you. We will just settle with the 2 down there.
Of course. Have a wonderful day.
As the guy next to you is like, doesn't really know how if to thank you or not.
Like, don't worry. Look, the only reason we attacked them is because they tried to screw us over. We won't do anything to you. I promise. Like, it's just like Vith and Kosa walk up with like blood in their mouth.
And as I just walk by, I'm like, I turn, I look at him, but only if you behave.
As the town guard looks into the building and after like a few minutes brings in the struggling thug out of there, just like holding his arms and just like he's like kicking in the air, and they bring him in.
Now,
Yeah.
let's find somewhere to stay. I mean, hey, we have a guide now.
We have a local.
You made quite the impression.
A real quick
Yeah?
mini break, just like a couple of seconds. All right.
Okay.
Alright.
Marcus is like, what the fuck do I do now? They have a fucking slave now.
I mean,
That's
we already
fine.
have a bunch of people working for us. We just
Yeah.
Um,
Now we have a
yes.
personal servant.
This is just a friend that has joined our party.
Yeah. Oh, this is so sadistic.
She like she looks at Vishtar like, so do we have a slave now? What's
I look
Oh,
over to
sorry,
him and I look back like, somewhat.
Indentured servant.
And that's much better word. Thank you.
oh. You know, if you don't want him to run away, we could probably break a few toes.
No, there's no need. I just look down at him like as I'm saying that, right?
All right.
Just the most sadistic shit ever.
I do love
Maybe
how
we
that's
should
your
feed the beast one of
solution.
those toes.
Look, I think they've already established Vishtar's not exactly the best in bed.
The
I don't see
situation
why he couldn't
calms
be paid for
down.
what his wage. So,
Like, look to the person we have as servant. Like, where was your ship?
Oh, it's currently. Well, our ship is on the sea, but I think Bossman was hired by a couple of people to get in a couple of extra workers for their ship for quite a reward.
What
You
was
know
this
what-
reward?
Well, for I think an individual, a good worker, it would depend. Could be like
Do you know what?
a good amount of gold pieces.
Do you know where they would have taken us?
Probably one of the like more seedier ships here in town. On an occasion, a few more less reputable ships land here.
Look to the party. Do we wish to expand our fleet?
Can't really say which one though.
what would be the purpose behind it? I mean, I can't imagine we can fit in more than. I mean, do you plan to go somewhere separate from the rest of us?
Well, I have been quite bored recently.
Feel free to take it, I suppose. I don't feel any particular interest to get a new ship.
Reminder, what are we looking for again?
I have no context.
I'm asking Marcus here, I don't know.
Mhm. In fact, since everybody's here, this is a good point to properly start this off. As you're looking around, having a proper look at Styes. This is Styes, the decaying remains of a once notable port district. Under bent gables, the carcasses of its houses lean against each other, languid, broken, and awaiting the peace of collapse. Door frames sag, dislocated sod walls heavy with mildew, while splintering timbers support rotting board walls like broken limbs, disappearing into the thick, rancid water of the harbor below. In numerous places, sections of the board walls have fallen away completely, leaving broad holes that expose polluted water.
So what are we doing here as a party? Like, why did we come here?
Essentially, you heard that this place might have like fairly rare like ingredients for like potions and stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me find you the proper start to this adventure here, you may discuss. Oh, lovely! They have done it the way that I fucking hate.
Look, the good news is we don't have to ask anyone for directions because we have a servant now.
As you guys are walking around and the guy is kind of looking around, oh yeah, this is like the local tavern here, and there's like a lighthouse here, and he's like explaining a couple of like places here.
I see.
Shortly soon after, you come across upon a dozen children chasing and tormenting this elderly looking male. They're like tossing trucks at him and just like calling him names. You can see him just like being distressed. You see
I
that
just use
he practices like this holy symbol of on him. And the children and the onlookers like simply just taunt him.
Yeah, Ollie's gonna step up and ask, what's going on here?
while he's doing that, I'm going to use Elemental Attunement and just stop all the rocks in midair.
As like the children kind of freak out and it's like and start to scatter away. You know what? Whatever. It wasn't fun anyways. Have fun with the murderer.
Of course we will.
Like, meh.
Murderer.
Oh!
Looks
Hey,
at
good, you murderer?
As everybody like disperses the scene, and the guy priest, you look at him, this old priest. Thank you. Thank you so much. The name's Master Refrum. I thank you for saving me from my humiliating fate. Could you please escort me back to my home?
As long as you tell us what's going on.
Yeah, who'd you kill?
I didn't kill anybody, but the people think that I helped in murder. But it is untrue, I assure you.
You
Sounds
said
like
he
a
was
fine
holding
story.
a holy symbol. Do we recognize it?
Branded says holy symbol of good at them.
Okay.
Of good?
So,
So
generic
pick
good
your any good god, I assume, until the book actually tells what it is for me.
god, I guess. Generic lawful good god.
I'm trying to see if I can find a lawful... I'm trying to find the weirdest lawful good god ever.
Oh, well, it just says good, so not necessarily lawful good, just
Okay, so
good.
good god.
We'll just say, like, I don't know, paler for now.
Sadly, McGlubiet is lawfully able.
Like, no, for fun, we can do Elistrea. If you know what Elistrea's holy symbol is.
What is one?
Nice pick. Well, you can show us the way to your place and tell us the story along the way, I suppose.
Ah, yes. Thank you. This way. The town has been a mess because of the recent murders just going on and on with no stop to them. People have just
And how are
gone
you,
missing and people have lost their minds.
There are press gangs going around. One less now.
How exactly are you involved in this unpleasantness?
I might as well take you to my workshop, actually. There I can explain the situation a little better, if you're interested.
Yeah, show us where you do all the murders.
I love how none of us believe him. We don't care. It's like he can't hurt us.
I mean, yeah, Ollie will do an insight check to see. I mean, I guess the fact that he follows a good god is.
To do insight, why not? That was intimidation. Do an intimidation check. Wait, hold on. I have a +0 on intimidation. Why did I roll better?
I mean, that's how dice works sometimes.
Jeez, I have a +9 for insight.
It's a wisdom skill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems he's telling the truth.
Ollie's gonna say, I think we'll know more than most that sometimes what people claim about people is not necessarily true, so might as well hear his story.
He leads you to his abode in the alchemist quarters. His home is filled with half-finished clockwork inventions. The air is thick with the smell of grease. Hundreds of books line every available inch of space, and a tiny bed likewise covered with books stands in the corner of the room. He's a slight bent figure. He wears a simple grey clothing, speaks in short, excited gasps, and waves his arms when he's enthusiastic with something. So yeah, I might as well explain some of you what's going on. I have a few friends here in the district. I have this one particular friend named Charm Lovich. I attended his execution the previous day, and the memory pains me because Charm spent so much of his time alone. He had no alibi for the murders that have happened in the town. But I swear, my friend was kind and honest man. I was mad. I was mad beyond belief that how he wasn't never put properly on trial. When I tried to meet him at his cell at Hopern's asylum, I was completely denied access by the militia. Faced by this challenge, I lost my own investigation into the Lantern Ghost killings. The killer had been on a prowl for half a year, striking immediately and leaving mutilated victims on public location to be discovered at dawn. The militia has been so inept in their efforts to track down the killer, and this killing have just pushed down Styles into the brink of chaos. It's like a powder keg that could just explode at any moment. I remember that Charm's arrest came after he was found looming over a body of a victim, a dagger clutched in his blood-stained hands. I cannot refute this evidence, but Charm went to the gallows of profession to having no memory of these slayings. After the execution, I offered my ability to cast Speak with Dead and learn the truth, but I was told by the militia that the case was closed completely. Then I was immediately threatened by incarceration in the Hopper's jail cell if I didn't leave the matter alone.
Well.
Well, that definitely seems like they're hiding something.
There is definitely something going on here. Me, his sister, both of us are just smelling that something's wrong.
You don't need to smell it, it seems very obvious.
We swear the man was innocent.
I mean, look, considering they're trying to not only to cast Speak with Dead should guarantee a result, but also threatening you if you keep looking into it, there's most definitely something going on.
Seems worth looking into.
Or it probably just wanted resolution. If you kept looking, no resolution, people continue to panic.
Possibly, but I mean, people keep dying, it doesn't seem like it would be useful.
Mm-hmm.
What's even worse, if the rumors are correct, the Lantern Ghost is still killing. The talk has going on throughout the town. A young fisherman was supposedly turned up dead in the morning after Charm's execution. The authorities were quick to ship the body to the mortuary for cremation, as almost trying to cover up the event.
It seems like they're trying to hide something.
I see
You
this
have a
as
guess
evidence
what
that
they could-
some kind of a sinister conspiracy and styles have been connected to this Lantern Ghost killings.
How do they call it
Nice.
that? Lantern Ghost.
That's just a name that got stuck, I assume.
Oh, so there's no particular reason.
Perhaps even because of they happen mostly in the night or... There was a story about it. I could try to see to recall if I remember exactly what the story is.
Alright. I mean, I find this actually kind of interesting. What do you guys think?
Yes, please. If you were to help me and his sister to clear out his name, look, we're willing to pay you.
I mean, honestly, I look at my comb person to see 184 platinum. What do you guys think?
I think it bears looking into, and you've already given the local guard a demonstration of her abilities, I suppose, so...
Look.
Keep in mind, when I say coin purse, I mean I have a separate bag of holding solely for coins.
Okay, to grab your attention, tell you what. I am a little bit wealthy. I'm willing to give you 500 platinum if you were to do this for me.
Oh,
Holy shit,
how does a priest make that kind of money?
Killing children, of course.
I mean, honestly, the fact that he has 500 platinum makes him a lot more suspicious, and also makes me very inclined to help him.
I do have a supporter who gave me a bit of money.
But
This is just more fun.
if people, why are people so quick to believe these the guards on this? Didn't you say that the killings are continuing? I would think that the people would be on your side and demand answers from them.
I don't know.
Morons everywhere.
They could
Don't worry,
be
I look-
just
I look
because
up
they
to my-
are assuming at the moment that they are the killer is quote unquote captured. But that is not the case.
Right, but you said the killings continued even afterwards.
Yes. Like I
Yeah.
said.
The killing continued today. Rumor might not have spread yet.
As my master used to say, morons are everywhere.
And remember, they did take him immediately to the mortuary. Not too many people probably even saw it.
I see.
Whatever conspiracy is here, maybe they used some kind of agents to, or enchantments to control Charm. Force him to commit one of these murders. But when he was caught, they used their influence to have him executed quickly. Now I fear that not only the conspirators are not only free to continue their work, but they probably know that I'm onto them. I think the authorities is watching over me.
Right. Well, I suppose we can take a look at this asylum. Try to get audience with this Joe.
There's a little bit more information if you desire it.
Sure.
My notoriety as a thorn in their side means in the council's side that many people are afraid to talk to me. As such, I believe that you might be able to gain access and information and witnesses that I cannot. If I may, I suggest that you begin your investigations at Hopener's asylum, where Charm was held for a few days after his capture. I also recommend that you track down and speak to Constable Jude, the militia town guard, who found Charm crouched over his victim. She can be contacted at the district garrison. I intend to leave Styles after a few weeks in hiding for my own safety.
Well, I have an idea, and I pull out something I have not used: the figure of wondrous power of the Raven, which basically lets me summon a Raven that can understand human language and obeys commands. I basically activate it, have it fly into the sky, basically just tell it to follow him, and if it notices anyone, to perch on his shoulder and tell him.
Oh! Don't worry, I think I'll just stay here, try to stay as quiet as I can.
It's alright, but if it sees anyone, it can convey what it was to me. And thus, if someone's watching you, we'll know who.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Asylum, then district garrison. Suppose we know what to do.
Sounds good. We should probably find a place to stay first.
We have the sheep.
We do. That is a wonderful point.
Yeah, you can stay either at the ship for free or you could sleep at any of the many
we'll do our ship.
taverns here.
Yeah, I just my brain to think of it.
Which I don't think you need to sleep at the moment. Unless you wanna heal up that slight amount of damage.
No, just my brain was like, oh, maybe I have a good place to rendezvous. But yeah, we don't need it yet.
All
Serial
right.
killer not sound like good fight. Only attacks weak undefended, not good fight.
But if this is a bigger conspiracy, maybe someone's controlling him.
You could try to bait him, making one of us look weak.
And consider this. The town guard might be on this too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Town guard also not good fight.
So,
Yeah, it's
do
boring.
approach carefully. You don't know what's going on.
I feel like, at least out of all of us, Vishtar and I could probably look the weakest if we wanted bait.
Oh, definitely.
I think you will probably do the best part, Morgan. Pishtar lacks the charm you have.
True,
Oh,
I
you're
am
saying I'm not
incredibly
charming. Oh, that's rude. I'm just
How
like
is that
poking
surprising?
Kosto. Like, why?
How is that surprising? You should know by now.
Just making like a pouty face.
I'm just gonna like use my hand to cover her face and just like stop doing that.
Meow.
Isn't that effective?
It was very effective, yeah. See, I can be charming.
Yeah, clearly.
We have very different
It's proven.
descriptions of charming.
So, you said that you wanted to go to the asylum.
Yeah, the asylum first, and then if we need to bait, we'll use Borgon.
I believe
Well, we
Morgan is going to be better because if we have to make performance checks, she has the charisma. I'm
Yeah, I can
probably
play the part of
proficiency on it.
oh no, I'm lost in an alleyway kind of person, you know?
That's
Yeah,
my
and look,
thinking.
just to be clear, my persuasion is +0.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, Costo is much better than that.
None of my charisma stats I have proficiency in. Let's see what I would get if I just randomly rolled a persuasion. 6.
Maybe not.
Yeah, definitely the
Yeah.
better call.
I'm guessing Morgan has like +8 or +7, something like that.
So you
Easily.
approach after a small travel on either foot, or you could hire one of the skiffs in town.
Pretty sure we could swim faster than the skiffs.
I definitely can run faster than them. I can walk faster than them.
The building is an old prison wall with bare walls and barred windows. A faded sign bearing the words "Welcome Home" hangs above the main entrance.
Ominous.
Welcome home. How ominous.
You see this somewhat young clerk behind the counter there. Hello there. How can I assist you today? Are you here to meet somebody? Or do you know who's somebody who's needing of help?
Morgan, it's all you.
Sorry, 1 second.
You're the persuasive one.
Yes, we were here to meet Jorm, I believe his name was.
His execution was done yesterday. Unfortunately, that prisoner is unavailable to be met.
Would
Who are you looking
you-
for?
Would we have? Would we be able to speak to somebody who was in control of his section or in control of when he was brought in and processed?
Yeah, you could talk to the physician.
And I'm confused. Didn't the guy say that he's still alive, but he's
No, they were
being held-
executed. They were
Yeah.
executed in private.
Yeah,
pretty much.
he was executed, but the thing that you kind of got confused there, that the killings kept going on, even though he's dead.
Right. Okay. I thought he was just in the asylum. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. He sent you here to
Wait, then
basically
why did he send us to the asylum?
start your investigation, because he was held here. This would be a good place to start, usually.
How did? Huh? Why? He was held here, but
I guess just for information.
They also didn't let anybody see him. So there's like suspicious circumstances.
This older female comes down and you're invited into her like side office. You look at her, you see that she has a worried brow and an ashen grey skin. You see that this place has a staff of about 4 people and maybe hundreds of residents and prisoners housed here at the asylum, just from like a quick glance.
well, you seem very understaffed.
That we are. Some of the less troubled residents are called upon to help to run the place. Here in the asylum, workers and residents are alike. Work or are in the same boat in some cases. When you're looking around, you arrive at a looming stone structure. Okay, I already did that. Never mind. Yeah, I love how this was like phrased, that there's like this introduction and later on there's like an introduction to the introduction.
Introduction to the introduction. Let's go.
Exactly. You look at her that she's harried. And she's like, I really don't have time for a long conversation or prying questions here. So, what do you
We
need?
won't be long. Okay, we'll cut to the chase. There was a man killed yesterday in relation to the murders. He was held here. The murders have continued.
Oh,
We wanted to ask you about him.
she changes her tone to a little bit more like a concerning one. Oh, the lost patient. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Lost?
Yeah.
Did you say lost or last?
Lost. I remember him. Charm. Yeah. He was the quiet sort. He was always resolute in his claims of innocence. Though the physician has no reason to doubt the evidence suggesting that the Fisher committed the murder he was arrested for.
Well, now he cannot still be. Well, maybe, but he probably isn't still murdering, so he is unlikely to have been the killer.
Oh,
Why are you saying he's lost?
well, any patient that, or any of my residents that's just suddenly taken away like that, I care for my residents. Heck, I remember that Sharp's remorse was as far as more compelling and far more believable than any other troubled person that I ever worked with, now that I recall.
Why would he have remorse if he didn't kill anyone?
Like, who brought in evidence for these killings?
I believe that might have been the militia or any of their investigators.
No one was specifically working case?
Now that you say that, only one person was permitted to see him on the militia's orders.
Well,
I think the man named was Mr. Dory, whose presence here at the asylum struck me as both as unsettling and odd.
Why?
That's such an odd place. Or an odd person just to come here. That's not somebody who would you send. Like,
who is he?
I'm not
Seemed like
actually
him.
100% sure myself. I know that they have something to do with the militia.
Why was it odd that this person came in particular? I mean,
It
mentioned
could have
so-
been the caseworker, far as I know. Or perhaps a special investigation. Your guess is good as mine. If you want, I could show you his room. Charms.
Please.
Why
There's
not?
some interesting stuff there.
There is. You don't clear away the room. That's. I guess we came here in time.
She leads you
They
in
are
this,
understaffed.
like, private cell.
They are understaffed and was only
Yeah, that's
removed
right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
She this, like, small room. She opens up the, like, cell door. Immediately you see that the cell walls are covered with drawings etched with a cast-off lump of charcoal. The resulting images were unsettling, to say the least. As you
This
can
is what I
see,
imagine.
the man noted down quite a bit of stuff before he was executed. The journey into the depths of Asylum to Charm's formal cell is not pleasant. Constant scream and cursing from the cell combines with an overpowering stench of unwashed bodies, filth and mildew, and rotting straw. Each character at this point must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution check, or gain a single level of exhaustion.
But all of you are next to me, so you get a +4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't fail this then.
19.
Bishtar?
She further like stops. We start actually roll the Constitution 2 before.
I might have stepped away or something.
Yeah, I might have stepped away. Yeah, muted. She completely stops in front of the heavy door, which she offers a word of caution. This wing is where the worst cases are kept. I beg of you not to look into any other cells. We've given you succor to many folk over the years, but those here are truly forsaken by the gods. Just stick to this room. Unlocking the door reveals a long corridor with iron doors lining both walls. Actually, I should have done that before the hand. But yeah, she opens up the door. The walls beyond are covered with chart-like sketches and all are overlapping with each other with confusing waves and patterned swirls.
Interesting.
I think I actually have a little bit of artwork for this. Oh, that was Mr. Master Vrem from the Priest. That guy. Ah, here we are. Show to everyone.
Oh.
Oh,
I love the little octopus doodle.
Wisdom, you're back. Please roll me a Constitution 7 throw DC 10 or get an exhaustive level.
You have a +4 to your thingy.
I win.
And the octopus is also looks to be chained by multiple tentacles.
You have a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Anybody taking a moment to study the sketches for a few minutes quickly recognizes that they are multiple depictions of a tentacled creature or something like a squid or an octopus. But determining further details is difficult. Anybody willing to do it can roll me a DC 13 intelligence check.
My strong suit.
14.
I'll guidance myself on that.
I am smarter than your average lizard, but that's not saying much.
You discern a anybody makes the DC, which is almost all of you except for like Ollie.
Wait, what was the DC?
13. Unless
shame.
the Costos benefit works for this.
Look, let's be real. Costa's gonna roll a 20.
Okay, fine. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence check. DC 13.
You look really goddamn good.
I mean, pretty close.
So, those who make it, you discern a specific element hidden within chaotic sketches. Oh, by the way, if you had proficiency in nature, you can add twice your proficiency bonuses to that check.
Yeah, I
So
succeed
good.
that easily.
Yeah, it's good then.
The tentacled creature is shown devouring a coastal city whose skylines suggest the skies, the city that you're currently in. The creature is shown trapped in a deep chasm or an underwater pit, its tentacles wrapped around humanoids who are tracked down into the inky dark. The tentacled creature appears to be shackled by a collar attached to a chain, with the chain held by another creature resembling a wild, multi-tailed fish. Any character can try to succeed with a DC 15 Arcana check at this point.
Yeah, 13.
I wish we had a wizard at this point. Oh no.
Oh, Viv got it.
Further than your average
What do you
lizard.
mean?
All right,
I am
Costa.
the wizard. See, there you
Oh,
go. I'm
wow,
the wizard.
-1. There you go. 2 natural ones on that, by the way.
Oh, shit. So that's 18.
Yeah, it's like Gustav thinks it's like a squid or something.
Just a very large
Obviously.
squid, yeah.
What do you mean, things? It's clearly a squid.
But for Viv, who is the only one making this DC, you recognize this creature.
Oh, Jen makes it as
depicted-
well.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, yeah. And you. The both of you recognize this creature as an aboleth.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Well, things just
Well.
got more interesting.
Good fight. Looks like it.
Yeah. If mine stays intact, good fight.
Yeah.
The
Don't be in water with it.
I know what's to prepare for tomorrow. At least
doctor
that's-
or Tranter, the woman who's there, is like the physician looks at you like, well, I do have business, so unless you have any other quick questions, I do need to return to work. We're understaffed as it is already.
I think we've found all we can here. We just have
Yeah. We found the most important thing.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, no problem.
gives her a gold piece, so no troubles. It's going. So, are we going after this investigator fellow first, or do we go to the district garrison?
Investigator
Garrison,
might-
maybe.
Investigator might be at garrison.
Right?
Okay. Once again, you walk or use one of the skiffs or swim to the local district garrison. As you were told that you might wanna track down a Constable Chute. You get into the garrison. It's slightly busy of the garrison here. Let me see. This 3-story stone building houses the district militia. Some 200 guards is in crowded conditions, more like a prison than a barracks. Many of them is on patrol. When you come in, there's not that many here, but still a decent number. The front guard kind of looks at you guys like, as you're like standing outside of the building, it's like, hello? Do you have a business here?
We do. We were wondering if we could talk to somebody about a man that was executed yesterday by the name of Charm.
I see. I don't
believe
know
Constable.
anything about that.
Oh, that's okay. I know you probably are, you know,
Inside check.
True.
Ah, too
Damn it.
distracted. I'm
Only
still
at
thinking about the
advantage.
squid.
Yeah, I am too, honestly.
I think that's pretty good.
Beef is
Ah,
also
he's
thinking
good.
about the squid.
Ollie, you're
Yeah, that's
not
good.
like 100% sure, but you definitely get the feeling that soon as you mention the man's name, they immediately became tight-lipped.
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. I know you're probably not paid to know that kind of stuff, but can we talk to somebody who is?
Morgan requesting to talk with the manager. Full Karen mode.
Full Karen.
I believe there was a constable assigned to this. No, Constable Jude was her name, I think.
Let me see. The book doesn't necessarily say at this point if... Alright. Wait. Ah, well, I guess if you just wanna talk to her, I guess that's fine.
Thank you so much.
She's currently out in patrol. Should come back in 4 hours.
It's a long patrol. Well, will we have... How long did it take for us to reach here? Like, if we were to visit that other guy's house, would we be able to do so?
I mean,
I mean, this
you
is
could try, but you have no idea where the dude even lives.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably ask this guy. I don't know if he'll say, but
Or you could just wait for the 4 hours.
yeah, just around.
So are we waiting?
Well, yeah, Ollie's gonna ask him. Wait, what was the guy's name? I forgot. The private investigator guy.
Oh no,
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Your
Mr.
help,
Dory.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, he'll ask about him. We're also looking for this Mr. Dory. I think he might also be related. Perhaps while we wait for him, we could give him a visit. Do you happen to know who he is and where we can find him?
Drawn through the book.
Yep. Let me see, does it actually say what is his like?
The big issue with this entire campaign, the way it's written.
I mean, I wish just they had, like, actors in this scene and describe what is their, like, connection or, like, what is their background. I know that he's, like, an influential, like, kind of like a business guy.
We don't know exactly what he is.
Oh, Mr. Dory? Well, he's an influential guy here in town. Unfortunately, I don't think he takes any meetings.
No, but could you direct us to his house, perhaps? He's influential.
Unfortunately, I cannot do that. He's a private man.
But
okay.
surely he has a house. He can decide if he wants to meet us or not. We just and to give him a visit. I have a feeling he will want to meet us.
Perhaps, perhaps not. But I cannot say.
I mean, we could find him anyway and tell him that you weren't that helpful in helping locate him, and I don't think he'd be too happy with you. Or you could just let us know.
What I do is, like, I pull out, like, 10 gold pieces, and I'm like, you know, maybe you don't have to tell us exactly where it is, but maybe you could, like, point us in the direction of it, or something like that, and I just, like, gesture towards 10 gold pieces, like, holding it out to him.
He kind of looks at them, a small spark in his eyes. Let's roll on the chance die. Oh, look.
I don't even know why he's fighting so hard on this, because if he's an influential guy, I imagine every other person would know where this guy is.
Well, that tells me that there's a reason that he's not saying something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
A reason. But it's also like, this information shouldn't be hard to find if he's an influential guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting. I mean, my thought is that maybe they're allied with one another, or that, like, Dory's, like, buying him off. So I'm thinking, well, if he points me in
definitely
the
that
direction...
might be the case, but the point is that we could still.
Yeah,
find
anyone
out.
should be able to, yeah. But I want from him.
Suppose if you were to, yes, give us a donation of a decent sum, I could tell his residence.
Of course. I mean, I feel like it'd be rude not to, right?
As he, like, very quote-unquote stealthily hands us over his hand, expecting money.
I, like, clamp my hand over his after putting the money in. And, like, gesture like, come on, you say, then I'll let go.
Oh, fine. Let me see. Does it actually say where his house is? Not exactly, but I'll just say that they tell you that, yeah,
we know where it is.
He has a
Yeah, we know
residence
where it is
over
now.
here.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to stay there at the local tavern until the constable comes back. If you want to, that is.
How far away is the place that he told us?
Like, on maybe the other side of town, so it will definitely take you time, so you might do it, but at that point, maybe the barracks might be closed.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is quite late in the day.
Yeah, basically, can we go there and come back in 4 hours? Is basically asking.
You could try, but it would come close.
Yeah. Maybe staying at the tavern it is. No,
Yeah, we'll skip that time anyways, essentially, unless you guys want to roleplay a little and be like, throw out the ideas between the party what this could be.
I think we have a pretty good idea. At least.
I think so. I hope we have a good idea. Probably. Considering there's a fucking Aboleth is its name, right? That you guys recognized?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably, if I remember correctly, it's like telepathic and stuff like that. So it's probably
Yes.
doing something with Mr.
Yeah, it's
Dory.
like a. Yep.
Like, like how much meta knowledge do I want to use in this situation?
I mean, I say very basic. Like, we know it affects people mentally,
Yes.
and that it dwells in water.
What? I thought lava.
Duke looks
Also,
like that word.
Yeah, it looks like a squid with 3 vertical eyes on its body.
Oh, Jesus, that's terrifying. I did not know that.
Like a real fucked up squid.
A really
Yeah.
fucked up squid.
Like, do I throw in the meta knowledge that they're like older than the gods?
Hey, I'll go quickly grab some water to toss out some ideas if you want, or grab some water yourself.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Yeah, I do have a spell that'll fortify the party a little mentally, so
It's fine. I can just go there and 3-shot it.
I never realized this, but somehow druids actually get like one of the best long distance travel spells. Like
What's up?
wizards have to do teleportation and stuff, and then druids like there's no material
Alright.
component cost.
Let's see.
They just travel through trees.
Jesus Christ.
So, 4 hours pass by quite quickly while having fun at the local tavern. You're allowed to meet Constable Jude, a human female guard. When you first meet her, you're like brought into this like a little bit more of a private section of the barracks. She's noticeably nervous and reticent? What the fuck is...
Can you copy and paste it? I'll see if I can.
Reticent? Yeah, it's like hesitant.
Yeah, hesitant.
Is that the word? I've never heard that. Reticent is the word?
But
Yeah.
definitely like nervous and tired as you look at her. Okay, what do you want? I heard that you were looking for me.
Yes, we wanted to talk to you about the man who died yesterday, Jorm, executed for charges of serial murders.
She gets even more nervous. The Lantern Coast case.
You have nothing to worry about. We're looking into the matter. We're somewhat experienced in dealing with strange matters.
We're not here to step on your toes or get you in trouble.
Look, I'm already the target of scorn of my supervisors and fellow guards. I don't need any more trouble in this area.
But you might need help. And that's what we're offering.
Perhaps it would be good if you offloaded this matter to us in that case. You don't have to.
You guys can give me a diplomacy check with advantage because you are assisting essentially. Whoever wants Morgan or Ollie.
Yeah, Morgan for sure.
Morgan.
By diplomacy, do you mean persuasion?
Persuasion. I keep
Perfect.
forgetting that it's not fucking diplomacy. That's a different system.
Yeah.
Is that like Pathfinder or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
or something.
Plus,
Seven.
Jesus Christ, plus
Wow.
12.
Yep.
Persuasive.
Alright, I think you're not trying to make the militia look bad. I honestly think that many of the other guys might and not tell this. But look, I remember my discovery of charm in the area of the alchemist quarters, known as Hemlock Pit. I remember that the man was cooperative when apprehended, which was surprising considering that the state his mutilated victim was in. It still horrifies me.
Did he seem surprised when you caught him, or shocked at his scenario? At his surroundings?
Hello, cat.
Hi here, kitty!
Yeah, she's here.
We
So
can
cute!
tell.
I'm gonna make a guess. Is it
The
a
little
black
furries.
cat?
It is.
Yay!
Oh yeah, now I hear
Okay.
it.
Mhm.
My black
Yeah.
cat is not currently present. Probably sleeping with a different human.
Look, I guess a little shocked. I still don't know if I could fully trust you.
Okay, what would you need from us to trust us?
Well, I'll just tell that the book wants a persuasion check DC 15 at this point, but I would like a small argument to go with that. If you guys can come up with a decent argument why she would trust you.
We have been to his cell. We saw his drawings of a creature that might be responsible for his situation.
Alright.
From our knowledge of this creature, it is highly likely it could perform these crimes.
Okay.
And possibly exert some kind of control upon people to make them do its bidding.
Alright. Now one of you can choose to roll the DC 15 persuasion.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my
Thank
god.
God we're using the first
Oh
roll.
wow.
If we
Thank
use
God.
sorry, that was a double
You
click.
hit it twice. It's the first one. It's the first one.
Ignore the part A.
Alright, I think I can trust you. Look,
Only 1 in 2 could fail that.
I really do. I think I can trust you. I admit that I don't really believe that Charm was the only soul killer. If he was the killer at all. I'm aware of the murder that took place in the mornings after Charm's execution, and how quickly the investigation was just dispensed with. I don't know why my supervisors are acting in this way they are, but I suspect that the powerful interest must be involved. I'm slightly reluctant to give you the names.
When you come this far, you might as well. Don't you want to see this matter resolved?
Look, okay, I'll just come out with it. There's this man called Mr. Dari. He has had numerous closed-door meetings with the militia commanders recently. These meetings did not occur during the day when Charm was executed. There's something off with that. That's not the proper procedure. There's something going on with this man. He even has this warehouse that is just like all kinds of like suspicious to me. I tried to ask him about it, but no. I'm not supposed to ask about it at all.
That seems to corroborate with our information.
If you really want more help, I guess I could show you where I got Charm.
That would be helpful, yeah.
Or the scene of the crime of where this recent murder took place. Or I guess did both of them.
I don't see why not.
Both might be handy, yeah.
Alright, follow while there's a little bit of daylight left. Before the moon comes out fully. She takes you to the back alleys and eventually leads you to the area where she's like, well, this is where I got Charm. You can look around, but this area was quite cleaned out. I doubt that you'll find anything.
Can I look around?
Absolutely.
4. I do not find shit.
Yeah. As you kind of look around, even with your passive perceptions, or if anybody wants to, doesn't seem like there's any clues to be found here.
So what was the thing that led you to Job in the first place? Why did you suspect him?
I was just patrolling. I came across the scene.
You saw him committing the crime?
Well, he was holding a knife over a dead body. What is the conclusion that you're supposed to come there?
That's fair.
Looting the body?
Well, either way, that's still probably a crime.
But as
A
you
lesser
can,
crime, though.
as you can see, there's not much here. Come, let me show you the recent crime scene.
Hmm.
She leads you a place in an alley in the northern end of the Alchemist Quarter. You can see that almost no effort has been made to clean up the area. With the exception of the local rats and gulls that has taken care of the any remains. At this point, you can try again looking for any any signs of anything here, essentially.
Natural 20.
As you investigate carefully, the site is sufficient to locate an unfamiliar webbed footprints, nearly obscured by the tracks of the militia and gawkers. At this point, any character who has proficiency in survival can attempt a DC 15 survival check.
Alright. Only at advantage.
On a success, which Vishtar, Ollie, both of you make it, the DC 15. You determine that the odd tracks were made by at least 3 separate creatures. If you wish to follow the tracks, that's a DC 17.
Okay. One thing before that, you said creatures. Does it look humanoid or?
All it says that 3 creatures, I assume. Let me actually see. Does it actually say what is it?
Okay, what the fuck?
There you go.
Alright then. 3 20s and 4 dice.
You have become the new Costo.
I have, except this time it's for a skill that I actually have good things in.
No! These do not look like humanoid tracks at all.
Yeah. I thought.
Yeah, with the 29.
Yeah, natural 20.
You follow the trail for a while. The trail leads through a muddy reeking alleys. Until, a while later, you come up to the warehouse with the constable with you. She looks at it, that's Mr. Dory's warehouse.
Oh, well, isn't that a coincidence? Are we ready for a little bit
Vishar
of breaking and
just
entering?
looks entirely unfocused. Just staring at the warehouse.
Want me to open the door?
See, why not?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I is gonna go to the door. Is just gonna try to Sparta the door open.
Okay. Let me actually get us the proper
Combat time.
section here. Mr. Dory's warehouse. I gotta get make sure that I don't get confused with the housing that it says, because they're kind of so close together. They kind of just bunched it all up.
Also, for pretty reference, I have this ability if people get in trouble.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I grabbed some of the Tasha's maneuvers because
Good for fun.
like,
That's fine.
yeah. So I can get someone out of melee range of opponents if needed. That or maneuvering strike.
Mr. Dory's warehouse. Make sure that the fog of war is on. It should be.
I see nothing.
Yep. All I see is the black void.
Perfect, perfect. So first floor, and you're essentially just coming in. No, ground floor. Okay.
I mean, we could go in at higher floor if we wanted to.
You know what? I might as well describe the warehouse. You look at Mr. Dory's warehouse. It is a 3-story building with a roof in slate and dotted with an iron-barred windows. Its walls and roof appears to be coated with bituminous black gruel, an accumulation of pollution that belches from the nearby alchemist's workshop. Behind the warehouse spreads a crane-free pit of mud. A huge rickety crane protrudes from the far wall of the warehouse, its limbs rusted and bent, dangling from its dripping hull of a ship, hanging some 50 feet above the greasy mud. You can tell at this point of the day the workshop is mostly closed. Many of the workers sent home as you come in. In fact, that is the first check. As you try to open the door, you're prevented by the mighty lock. What do you do?
22 was no.
Can I punch it?
I guess so, yeah.
Fucking pop it.
The book specifically wants an athletics check.
I did
Actually,
roll.
I'll do that. Wrong button.
So
Wrong button.
22.
I already did.
Oh, alright.
That's already
No,
blocked
yeah.
up and just, without looking for a lock, kicked the door in.
Yeah, I said I was going to. This is the part of the door.
Okay.
You kick
Fair
the
enough.
door in, and then as the door opens, I punch the open door.
Okay. I
Let me just make
Sometimes I
sure.
question your sanity.
You're
swear it's
questioning
been
what?
getting worse.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Oh no, we didn't saw anything.
What? Didn't see what? I'm very confused.
It's okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it.
Aw, thank you.
Alright, so it is essentially nighttime, crew. Okay. Had to make sure.
Do you mind the servant's still with us?
The random
you
thug
thinking?
who's like,
The rid of fucking thug, yeah.
it's just like, you sure you want me to come there? This seems so creepy.
I thought we were gonna leave him in the gallows in the ship
No, I'm bringing him.
until he learns his place.
Nope, he's coming with us.
So you break open the door.
Yep.
Where's Ollie and Morton?
Yeah.
They're just like standing 5 feet off the map. We don't need to be all super crowded. around
Yeah.
the store.
Yeah.
When it's not the proper map yet. Now it is. The interior of the warehouse is piled high with crates, boxes, and packages, most marked with alchemist personal symbols, and fragile, or handle with care.
Let's throw a fireball in.
A closed door offers a way into a walled-in area to the northwest. A mechanical lift stands along the south wall to the east, and 2 iron spiral staircases rise from the northeast to the southwest corners.
Miss June, I think I would recommend that stay here, because I suspect things might get dangerous.
Yeah, I'd better probably go back to the barracks, honestly.
That'll be fine. Thank you for your help.
No, you can stay here.
I better
Just stay right
not.
outside the store.
You can stay here with our friend, who's definitely a friend, and we don't have him here under ransom or threat of violence.
Is he still with us?
Not at all.
Isn't that right, bud?
Oh, yeah, gives like a half-hearted thumbs up.
I like step behind him and give him like a gentle hug. It's like, yeah.
We're the bestest of friends.
Or so I'm giving him like little pets.
I don't know what like this metamorphosis of Vishtar just into being an absolute lunatic is, but I love it so much.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think she's become more unhinged as the campaign has gone on.
Time goes on.
Never a hinge was seen.
The lack of blood is affecting her.
Also, like I'm like losing oxygen to my brain.
Yeah, but of all the days, you should be feeling better today.
Should we today? Yeah. Do we spawn anything in here, like, or is it completely empty?
Yeah, currently it is empty. It is night, so you think that all of the workers have probably gone home.
Where do the tracks lead that we were following?
They led into this house.
Okay, so after that we don't see anything.
Or this warehouse, sorry.
I guess I'll go over and try to open this door.
Yeah,
Violently if necessary.
it is unlocked. This area appears to be a business office of the warehouse, containing filing cabinets, a work desk, and a large table, along with 2 sets of rickety bunk beds.
Okay.
I think we were gonna. It's over here.
Yeah, that's the second staircase.
Oh, so that looks okay.
One way, now it's down.
Both of them go up.
Yeah, is one going up? Both of them going up? Okay.
Both of them going up.
Oh, they go up. Okay.
And I'm gonna go over here for now, just in the event that we need a flank.
We'll go.
So I can literally just fucking sprint. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the only one who needs to because I can make it all the way over there in one turn.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll go up this way while they're going up that way.
Okay. Let me get something. Make sure that I have the right floor. Yeah, I think I do.
Looks on you just get stuck with like 3 mind flares or something.
Exactly, or
Different
show
rooms,
you this.
I'm in a room with like 5 different enemies.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a second. Just a second.
Oh, good.
One.
How dare you!
Oh, this guy's here to help, and then it starts stunning striking us.
Hey, stars, here to help. I walk into the room and just like start stabbing everyone with a knife.
Hey.
Oh no, I have done that before. Like walked into a tent with mind flare, like instantly mind controlled.
I had that happen. All of Cthulhu
No,
campaign.
let's make it this a little slightly interesting. There we go.
Let me guess, it's like 2 tier like challenge rating 5 enemies. Nice and easy.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Ooh.
Those manticores.
And a slod. Red slods usually aren't that big.
The fuck?
Well, it's a big red slot.
Normally
Very
blue
big
slots are
one.
that size.
But as you come up, being disturbed by this noise that you made downstairs, you see recently come down massive creatures. 3 seemingly
What do you mean we made
manticores.
noise?
You just broke
We didn't
down
make
a
any
door.
noise at all. Nah. We gently
What?
opened it.
You're crazy.
I was debating if I should throw which there are 2 of the manticores or 1.
Ah, yes. Honestly, I don't know. I think I could do it.
Yeah, manticores aren't that bad.
Yeah, they're
Especially at this
3?
level. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like they're not that bad. I could probably kill like 1 in 2 turns, maybe even 1 if I get lucky.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would have to crit a couple of times.
Yeah, I'd have to crit twice. And then also do my extra attack.
There we go. Looks like I'm getting a manticore first.
Yep, and the one that's closer to me.
And the one that's closest to you. So as you come up, you see the manticore just rush towards you. Ooh, they have 3 attacks. Lovely, lovely.
20.
They also have ranged attacks.
Yeah, they do. Which they can use exactly 24 times. I love that, how they just...
Exactly?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Well, good thing if he uses them against me, I can just fucking throw him back.
Yeah, that's kind of when I want to go with melee with you. Alright, let's see. 1 bite and 2 claws. Alright. 1 bite, miss, and 2 miss. As it breaks one of its claws
Rolling that one.
twice.
Wow.
Alright. Custo, what do? You see 3 massive thingamabobs.
It's time to hit something in my bobs then. Gusta's gonna move there and he's gonna start hitting the manticore on the bottom.
And hey, be thankful that this fight is not happening on the first floor.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 27 damage.
Jeez, that's like most of their health.
Jesus
But that's
Christ.
just the base damage. I'm not adding anything special.
I mean, to
Second
be fair,
attack.
that is 1 off the max you could have gotten for damage.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Second attack, 22 to hit for 25 damage.
That time it was
I know.
3 off max.
Easily bloodied.
And back end of the halberd, where it is there. There we go. 14 to hit.
Still a hit.
Okay. 18 damage.
Dead.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
And
Well, I don't know what the rest of us are doing here, but
Those are
Yeah,
so
listen,
fucking
don't go
overpowered.
I know, right? Even if this... I have a feeling even if this encounter had 5 manticores, you wouldn't be in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, that's the
Let's
issue
go.
with this entire campaign. It just has such bad fucking scaling. Like, this
I mean, these are
wouldn't even been hard from us at
DLC
level 11.
creatures.
I guess the red slad with its 6 intelligence would feel need to come and attack you guys.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Opportunity attack.
I don't think it gets a
Costo,
turn.
come on! Come on,
well-
Costo!
Well, I mean, I have to do it. Level 3 smite on this.
Yeah.
Why do you keep bullying them?
Yeah, give them a chance!
That's basic 22
Mm-hmm.
plus
22,
1
add a
d8
D10.
plus 1 d10, so that's 3-4
Pretty
only.
shitty.
So 25, and now I need to roll 8d8, I believe, because it's a crit and it's a level 3. smite.
Level 3, so yeah, 88. Oh my god, that is really
So that's
high.
43
43.
plus 25.
And bloody.
67? 67, I believe? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I guess it's gonna multi-attack Ollie.
It's scared of me. I mean, oh wait, the 100. Hold up. 95.
Oh, yeah.
Do I
And
get-
extra-
do I
Oh my
get
god, that's a
extra dice?
damage die. That's an additional damage die above and beyond. So it's another D8, D10.
Mm-hmm. And a permanent
Okay.
injury.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Another 9 more
9
damage.
more damage.
So that attack only, that hit was 75 damage. Or
Oh,
76, I don't know, something like
shit.
that.
Well,
Paladins.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? It will do the 2 attacks on Ollie and 1 attack on Costo. Why not? Let's start with Ollie. He smells.
what?
Aw. Ollie will use his reaction to use the war ability and reduce a d6 from one of his attacks, so reduces it by 3.
Do you want to do that on the first attack or the second attack?
The first one.
Alright, that's 20 against your AC in that case.
Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't help.
And the second hit is thankfully only a 16 against your AC.
Okay.
So the first attack would do a
So-
whopping...
First one was 23, and reducing it got to 20, right?
Yeah, 20. Exactly.
Got it.
9 damage on that one. And the last attack on Costo. Come on, give me something good. Not a 12. That's not something good. Alright, come on, Manticore. Is your ranged attack any good? It's decent. Yeah, sure. I'll keep it in the background. For now. You know what? A d4. Who is gonna get the 3 attacks? Looks like Costo, but it's kinda pointless to attack her.
Maybe not.
But we'll see. Maybe I'll get a crit here. No. Well, that's a hit. And no. So 23 against your AC, which hits.
Yep.
And whopping 8 damage there.
Oh no.
Oh no, 8 damage.
I'm literally
Oh, no.
tempted to be like, more manticores!
More manticores fly through the ceiling from above.
Oh no, I can walk on the ceiling.
So, no. How the fuck they come through the ceiling? Do they burrow?
No, they phase through it. Like, it's not even like burrowing. They don't burrow through. They just go straight down through it.
Ollie, please, your turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, he's gonna use his action to start doing the blender. So, Conjure Woodland Beings, get 2 Quicklings. Where is it? I have so many creatures.
This has become
You see the
so
quicklings?
fucking easy.
I mean, that's the problem when you have level 13 characters.
11.
Did the Quicklings get deleted? Because I don't see them.
Let me see if I can find them. All
Oh,
these...
so we're not level 13, we're level 11.
Oh, no, I found it. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah, it should be at the bottom, right?
yeah, got it. Okay. Claims. Oh, yeah, I need to roll for the
Initiative to
as well,
see
right?
when they go.
What did I get? Can't see it.
9,
Nice.
so they go after Wishstar, but before...
That's perfect. And bonus action is gonna engage the archer form and do an attack. Oh, I have too many sheets open. Archer form.
on the slot?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
9 points of damage.
Alright.
It would be a ranged attack in melee.
Yep.
It's a disadvantage.
So only the 8. Okay. That's it, I believe.
It's 9, right? Oh, wait. It only rolled 1d8 for some reason. Okay, I'll roll another d8 and just add that.
It didn't crit.
Yeah, didn't crit
Yeah,
because
no,
you're
but,
shooting in melee unless you have something.
No. It's supposed to be 2d8 instead of 1d8 because at level 10 it.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 6,
Then
14.
it's dead.
Oh,
Only
was that?
the
Okay.
kill stealer
Yet again.
Oh,
strikes again.
Didn't think that would kill it. Okay, perfect.
I assume
yeah.
done. Bringing it to width, unless you want to move.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Actually, no. I'll stick next to Costa. So I'll move to here.
Which I love, by the way,
Stay
that
on
the slot had regeneration. That didn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter
Look.
if you one-shot it.
The only way for an enemy to survive any of our combats is if they somehow knock one of us down. Because if they knock one of us, it cuts our overall power down a lot. But if they don't knock Costo down, they die. But they have to focus down Costo or else they're fucked.
Like, Ghost is very tanky and very resilient. I have very high saving throws, and I think, the highest HP on the group.
I mean,
And a
it's
very
not
good AC.
impossible, but yeah, go ahead.
No,
With.
no, of course not.
Impossible, but it's very hard.
2 of those 8. 9 and 11. Anything else?
You know, on that last one, I will trip attack.
Dexterity, I think.
Strength.
Strength. Alright. It is prone.
Okay. Finish him off.
Extra single point. Well, I think the quicklings will. Don't worry.
So, quickling, attack.
All of it.
I think roll 20 is being slow. Okay, 17 and 8, 25.
25.
First
Easily
quickling.
plotted.
All of those hit again.
All of those hit again.
4 accidentally. Yeah. 15 and wow, I can't see the last
25 again.
And dead.
50 damage.
A blender of blades.
Alright, the
They'll-
next encounter, if I look at the book and see what it's throwing at you, I'm definitely making it harder at this point. Fuck it.
Can you move that quickling down one space on the top left? Because I'm gonna take that spot.
This fucking adventure needs to be harder than it is in the book. I definitely now see how they were talking when we started, that this is supposed to be an easy campaign.
Yeah, literally there were 2 hard things. And we made them harder than they were supposed to be. Which was the one before Morgan joined. It was like a mini kind of dungeon area.
Mm-hmm.
And you were able to get like allies for it, but we killed all of them, so we not only had an additional battle, but we also didn't have allies. And that one was semi-difficult. It was the only one that knocked a lot of us down. Afterwards, the Sahawakan. Those were the only 2 hard encounters in this entire campaign.
And so the last Sahawagan fight, we technically ended it instantly.
Yeah, we technically would have ended it on turn 1. But we decided we had to make it harder because it was too easy. Alright, I'm going to try to put this Manticore to sleep. 21, 25, 25.
Yeah, all of those hit, obviously.
Bah, bah, bah. That is 30. That is
Don't worry,
30.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm sure. So 33 damage. I'm going to go ahead and do a stunning strike on the first one.
Okay.
Just a DC 17 con save.
Con save. Stunned.
Stunned it? Alright, and then I'm just going to walk up to it as it's stunned and just start petting it.
Alright, Morgan, do you want to do anything? This encounter is essentially already over.
You know, good job, team. I'm glad this was an experience that we took part in. We all did this together.
I'm just having like the Manticore lay their head on my lap.
They have done it without you, Morgan.
Well, anybody need healing? No? Okay. I'll just be here. Play. She just starts playing her lyre.
Just playing some music.
Yeah.
I think the most injured is what? Yourself, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
actually.
think you are.
Manticore is stunned. Costo?
I don't think I can reach it there.
Yeah. Maybe dash,
So
but
Costa is
that's
gonna
about it.
go. She's gonna go here to the crate. She's gonna sit on top of the crate and listen to Morgan's tunes.
Alright. The slot is dead. The Manticore is dead. Ollie.
Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna use his archer attack and a guiding bolt. Let's see if it works.
You don't expend the guiding bolt.
You
Don't
don't
even
need to do
expend
guiding
it.
bolt.
Oh, but
That's a 31 because he's stunned. That's a crit.
oh yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Yeah,
That
don't
is
expend.
4d8.
Okay, my roll 20 is glitching. Can someone click the damage for me?
Sure.
I'll just reload.
11 plus
yeah.
2.
Well, it's 2 more d8 as well because crit.
Right.
More? 2d8?
Yes, because he hasn't updated the thing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 23.
10 more. D100.
Keep in mind, as this is happening, I'm still like petting him on my lap.
Ollie moves to the top of the initiative order.
Nice. I'm sure that'll be very useful. I also need to do the guiding bolts.
So you don't need to do guiding bolt.
Don't,
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
go
probably
to-
not.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Just overkill. Although that was
I
pretty weak.
have so many free ones.
Yeah,
at
that
this
was weak. You did pull the wish star.
Yeah, I did. Is it at 1 HP?
Yes.
Ah,
Alright, Ollie, can I kill this? Can I kill it? Can you let the quick thing do nothing so I can kill it?
fine.
Unless
Yeah,
Swift comes in right now and throws a javelin and kills it.
Come on, let me kill it.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That
Let me
Vishta is
kill it.
like petting it and then just fucking smashes his head in.
Come on, Vish, let me kill it.
It's like, it's not even worth javelining.
It's not worth it. Just let me kill it.
Alright, so
Fine,
you
can have it.
skip your turn, the quicklings. Do you want to skip their turn?
Sure.
Alright, Vistar, you got 3 attacks, it's stunned.
I like lean over its head, just staring into its eyes, and just go, "Good night." I just fucking bash its skull in.
Yep, the first hit.
Just fucking BAM!
You have defeated the mighty guardians of the warehouse.
Very mighty.
You notice Vishtar like lightly licking her lips.
God, she
look-
is fucking unhinged.
You look around and
You alright?
you can tell that this area was used for long-term storage.
Well, I mean, unless there's something else to see, I guess we have to keep going up.
Is there a way up from here, or are those like things like they just like keep going up?
Yeah,
I think they keep doing it up.
they're like spiral staircases.
So they
Alright.
keep going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you soon. You go up the side again.
Turns out that there's a whole encounter just for Vistar.
It's like they all crowd around this thing because they just see the fucking madman. That's like whispering into the dead Manicore's ears.
A walkway
Quicklings will go with
surrounds the highest level of the warehouse, which is now only used to that leads to a door.
Where's the door? Is that the one down bottom?
That's
I'm
the one
guessing.
Okay, then I'll
that's
just go
down
over
there.
there.
If I had known it was open all the way up, I would have just jumped through the building to the 3rd floor.
Shut up.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
may I punch the door open?
You may punch the door. I don't know if it will open.
Yay! 20.
Probably will open. Probably will open.
So you would be the first one at the door. Please, you and Morgan switch places.
But you are about to get blasted into oblivion.
Well, probably. Let's see. Let's see.
Indeed, you smash open the door, and the first thing that happens as you smash and like tackle the door in, you get an attack on your face.
Oh, what is it?
What was this creature's name again? I need to look it up from the previous thing. The heck? Oh, there it is. As they will. Mind-breaking touch you.
Uh-oh.
Miss.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
What is that? I'm scared. Alright, we'll miss it apparently.
Okay. Are they actually... This is written so fucking weirdly.
When isn't it?
Brrr.
Brr. Oh, how cute. Look at his little eyes. Aww.
Or
Form
We
of
definitely
Zavala.
have different notions of cute.
or if you want
Start just
more
gradually
of
becoming more
a
unhinged.
more of a detailed picture. There you go.
Discord? Let's see.
Hmm.
Aww, it's so
Oh,
cute.
whoa, wow. That's even worse.
Aw, who's a good boy?
Right, I think I need a change on diet. Any volunteers?
I don't know who'd volunteer.
Looks like I go first.
You do? Oh my
Amazing.
god.
Quick things.
Ollie is so much faster than the Quicklings. The fuck?
Oh wait, I selected
Oh wait.
my token.
Hold on,
I'll
hold on,
take
hold
it.
on. The advantage on the initiative thing, it is 2 20s.
Oh, yeah, it
Oh
is.
wow.
Wow, that's funny.
Wow. 1 in 400. Let's go. Well, actually, considering it was 3... Yeah, it's actually 3 20s in a row, because the fifth rolled one too. So 1 in 8,000 chance. Congrats.
I
So
accidentally
is this
on my token when I rolled it, so let me. Yeah.
A narrow, rotting walkway with missing boards and no railing surrounds the rustling bulk of this ancient crane. The hull of the ship dangles from the crane's arm 50 feet above the broad mud pool below. A wooden trough connects the ship to a nearby water tower, and a crude bridge suspended between the grave and the ship's deck promises a treacherous climb. Steam
How
rises
high up
from,
are we?
Steam rises from the hulk of the
Sorry.
hulk, and the rivets of water spill out of between the planks and the hull, raining down the mud below. You
Sorry, friend.
are currently 60 feet above the air.
Oh.
well, I know what I'm gonna be doing.
So do I.
Looks like it is Mr. With starting this battle.
I move here, fight against this thing. No, I'll even do a Hungering Jaws for bonus action. 12 to hit.
Oh, by the way, they are yelling for assistance. That's a miss.
Okay.
What is this thing called again? Like, did you ever say?
No, you have no idea in character, so I wouldn't say.
Okay, so this thing, does it have higher initiative than me? Because it's going ahead of me in the initiative count. Or does it have, like, a higher plus?
It might.
I think it randomizes.
Yeah, it's random in the initiative, but you should go first because you have the higher dex. In
Thank
fact,
you.
you should probably go even before Morgan.
Oh. Yay!
I'm pretty sure 21 will hit.
21
Think so.
will hit.
Shove attack. Strength save or go 15 feet away from me.
Okay. Yeah. What is it? DC what?
It would be for 17.
Makes it. With an 18. But at least fairly decent damage there.
Yeah. Jump attack.
This is Sparta moment.
Round 2.
And then turns out that they're immune to shoving.
That'd be brutal.
You said 16? Or 17? Sorry.
17.
17. Alright, then it fails. I think it will fall. Yes, it will. So, let me make a dexterity saving throw. Ooh, okay. Careful! It shall fall into the mud below.
6d6, I believe.
Now, the shove is 15 feet over flat ground. I'm not sure how much further you want to.
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense because there's like the soft railing to kinda. But it is 60 feet below you, and I don't think these things can really fly. Ollie. Unless you
I
wanted
still
to
have
do...
one more attack
Okay, yeah.
because I used bonus action. And then
Miss.
nope.
Vishtar.
Alright, I'm.
You skipped Ollie.
You
Yes.
skipped Ollie. Yeah, you
Ollie,
skipped Ollie.
sorry.
No worries. He's gonna just go in here, do archer attack, and then guiding bolt. Okay, now I added it, so it's 16.
Yeah,
And the guiding bolt, 13 to hit.
miss.
Fair enough. And that's everything for me. Just gonna go back.
Okay.
The AC is somewhere between 14 and 21.
That's a very large range.
So,
Now it's
30.
Okay,
Vishtar.
how would you rule falling on top of an enemy? Like, if would they break my fall? Like, would we both take the fall damage?
I mean, you would. Yeah, you would more than likely take both of the fall damage, and sure, it might soften your blow a little.
Well, I figure like if I land on top of him, how much damage it would work? All right, then
It would work. It would probably lower like the dice out of that.
that is more than fine. I'm going to
You have
jump.
slow fall, so you don't take fall damage.
That's what I was gonna say. So it's a reaction. So I'm going. So basically, I'm going to jump on top of him from up here, utilize slow fall, which is a reaction, which makes it so I reduce damage taken from fall damage by 5 times my monk level. So it cannot hit me even if it rolls max damage. So 60 feet up, dropping on top of him.
But then would it take damage? Because you're falling on it slowly. So
It doesn't reduce the speed you're falling. There's no text on reducing speed. It just reduces damage taken.
Yeah, if you have it typed out, mind posting it there.
Yeah, let me see if I have this like fully correct. I think
flavor-wise,
this
given
is-
that it's called snowfall, it's kind of intended to be like
That is the wording. Yeah, like this is. I'll.
Put
Let's
it in
see.
the chat.
Yeah, it'll fall. So do it. You use a reaction when you fall to reduce any fall damage. Right? Yeah, and I'm looking at it like to make sure like that is correct. Yeah, that is effectively what it is. There's no text about reducing the speed of falling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's like a flavor thing. It is not going to be a text about it. But the thing is, the point is that if you do your falling damage on it, if you don't take falling damage, then
I wouldn't
neither
say
should
I would
they.
do. I would say like 3d6, like cut in half.
Sure. I'll just take the first 3 dice there.
Yay! So that is 14 damage.
I'm surprised that you actually jumped after it.
You can just run up the wall.
So can I. Yeah, I can just run back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can just run back up the wall and be not a problem.
Yeah, and then
you
I
still
do the
got a
shadow.
turn.
Natural 1.
But
Well, is he prone?
That's the thing. I was gonna say that.
They'd be prone, I guess.
Yeah, actually it would. So 15.
Yeah, so 15.
A hit.
Alright, so it's ASC 15.
14 or 15.
Bam. 15 again. And 24.
12.
There we go.
8. Still alive.
33 damage.
Which brings
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna spend a key point. Hit him again!
Okay.
Alright, 8 more damage.
Still alive. Now it's Morgan.
Okay, so she's going to scoot down here, and then she's going to cast Vampiric Touch. So it's a melee spell attack. What would I use for a... Would that be
It's
strength
probably
for a melee
already-
spell attack?
No,
No,
it'll
it'll be a
be
spell
your
casting.
spell attack bonus.
Oh,
You should
okay,
already have it in your.
So that's a +8, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There you go.
That will be definitely a hit.
Okay, and then we're going to 13 necrotic. And
Let's move.
okay, so I take 13 back up to 83. And then for a bonus action, I'll give Vith a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
That it?
And that's my turn.
It's time for takoyaki.
Here they come to save the day. Actually, are they smart enough to go for the flank in the first place? No, but fuck it. Actually,
Can they get around this?
Yeah. Actually, Custo can't even see it behind the wall, so never mind.
That's true.
Barely, but can. And it will multi-attack you with. Finally, I can hurt somebody properly.
You can try.
Alright, let's see. Trident, 26. Trident, 26. Mind-breaking touch, 17.
The mind-breaking will miss.
Yes.
Nothing else though. Ow.
That
good
is
thing,
8 and 6 damage.
So 14 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, between those two, probably mind-breaking touches the one you want to avoid.
Quicklins.
Add a bit more dangerous. Oh yeah.
Or maybe it's that one is the sucky attack you don't know yet. Can this fly?
I don't know,
Oh,
considering the trident
okay.
was pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe the mind breaking is much worse.
Oh, I didn't do that one. Yeah, I think all of those hit. So that is 28 from the first one. Oh wow. I think that might
13,
52 and 31.
31.
Damn.
Definitely bloodied. And just when I was about to throw Morgan off the bridge, I mean, I can still attempt that, but hey.
Oh,
Play on the big shot.
Just guess what that scum is gonna do in its turn.
It's gonna try.
And hey, guess what, Myth? You're still flanked. Trident, 25. Trident,
Jesus.
18. Mind-breaking touch. Crit.
Oh,
Six
Only one of the trend would hit then.
What, the 25? And the crit.
Yeah.
6 damage from the trident itself, and on top of that, does psychic damage do anything special to you?
No.
42 damage in total.
holy shit!
Is that just the psychic, or does that include the...
That is included everything.
That's a lot, though.
Did
Holy
it include the
shit.
trident, or...
It has the trident in it.
Okay.
It's including it, yeah.
So,
Let me just
42.
make sure if the calculator passed. No, it is correct.
God damn, don't get hit by mind breaking touch.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, that chunks you.
So, Morgan, I would ask you to roll me either athletics or acrobatics not to be tossed off the rickety bridge.
cool.
On top of Pishtar.
Oh wow.
27.
Easily,
Oh,
easily beat it.
It's fucking backflips away.
I mean, I had to try that once because in the book it says if given the opportunity they will try it.
Yeah. Oh, does it actually? That's amazing.
don't worry, boys. The cavalry's here.
Death has arrived.
Kostomovsky. So, see, two can play this game of flanking.
The good old Congo line.
So that's a 19 to hit for 19 damage. Second attack,
Mhm.
22 for 21 damage.
21.
And the back of the polearm, 15 to hit for 17 damage.
17. Ow!
What they sound like.
Sure, that's exactly how they sound. Ow! And finally, the battle at the bottom of the mud.
What an epic name of
The Battle of the Mud.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, Wistar, since you're down in the mud, please roll me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
If it's for disease, I'm immune to disease.
Okay. Completely
is, yeah.
or just advantage?
Completely immune.
Okay. Then nothing happens.
I had a feeling it was probably disease. Yeah, I'm immune to disease and poison.
Yep. The poop water there is actually just like so disgusting that.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Well, it will multi-attack you or try to. Trident, 26. Trident,
Hit.
8. Mind-breaking touch,
Yes.
11.
Only Detroit.
6 damage.
Okay.
Totally not worth it. With.
Well, I'm out of superiority dice for a shove attack. I can still normal shove this guy off the bridge.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration. So what, a D8?
Ooh, yeah.
Yep, D8.
I
16.
imagine I can't see this guy from where I am, so Can't reduce its check.
Alright. You try to...
Shove this.
beat you.
Damn. You can only replace one of your attacks with extra attack. So the one Costo is beating on, I will try to help finish off with my other 2 attacks.
Hit and a hit with...
Not superiority die.
Yeah, not superiority, since you said that they were just out. Quite bloodied.
Bonus action, Hungering Jaws.
We're good.
Because I might need the temp hit points.
Yeah, just in case.
Ollie.
Okay. Yeah, I think Morgan can handle herself against those ones, so Ollie's gonna just attack this one.
Yeah, all the kids still are.
Archer form. 15. And the guiding bolt.
Oh, right. The guy who's flanked.
23. Whoa, almost max.
Wow,
Run away from max.
Yeah, if you're attacking the middle one there, the first one will kill it, the archer attack.
Oh, great.
Yeah, then the guiding bolt I guess on.
And
Oh,
we'll
that
do it on
one?
this Oh, actually, no. I think it'll be this one, yeah. No, I don't think this one will survive for very long, so...
Fair enough, okay.
yeah, and then it'll go back down. Just go back.
That one is guided. Vistar.
With a wide smile. Beating the shit out of this guy.
The first one will kill it.
Alright, then what I'll do, I have that, I will do... So, 1 second. Alright. Well, I'm going to bonus action dash, so ignore the last attack. That costs 1 key point. You said this was 60 feet up?
60 feet.
Alright, I can run straight up that wall. Go over to here, and then have the second attack hit this guy above me.
Well, technically you would have to actually do this. Go up here,
That's fine. It's more than enough.
or
It's
go up
110 feet.
like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going up that wall there, running over to the side, going down. It's 120 feet. I have more than enough speed.
Okay. Just with
Yeah.
like dash or your basic?
I used bonus action dash.
Okay, yeah.
So
That's
that's why
cool.
it's only one of them. Yeah, 7th the win. That's why only one hit. It's only 6 damage.
Okay. Gotcha. Just making sure.
Yep, all good.
And that takes away your guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Morgan.
Okay. She's just gonna attack this guy in front of her because I have a feeling if he doesn't die before the next turn, she will be trying to be flung over the thing again. So that's a 20 to hit.
And dead.
That's nice.
Nice.
She might scoot over here and hit this other guy. That's a 13 to hit.
Miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And then bonus action, she'll give a healing word to Vith.
That's max healing.
Nice. And that's her turn.
Alright. The quicklings.
Mm-hmm. Can the quickling fly over here without
No,
going?
well, I guess you could be on top of it technically, but that wouldn't really realistically grant you advantage.
Yeah, if it doesn't, then it doesn't matter. So I'll do the one that doesn't have advantage first. Actually, no, the one that does have advantage first.
Yeah.
Because that's what I get. So that is 14 plus 7, 21, 30.
30.
The first one and the second one without advantage. I think those all still hits.
Still hits.
That's 19, 27.
27. With its dying breath, it still has a turn, and it will try to kill with. Trident. 10. Trident. Miss. Mind-breaking touch. Miss. Damn it.
Yeah, it's fucked now.
Quite so.
Say hello to my little friend.
Stab, stab.
So, first attack from Costa. Watch me roll on that one, the first one. I fucking called
Oh
it.
my
Wait, how
god.
did you do that?
Why did you say that out loud?
You
Why did you
manifested
say that out loud?
Wow.
You miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target.
Oh, wait.
Wait. Guiding bolt? No, but already somebody.
No,
got
Yeah,
it.
that
quick
already
it's a quick
went.
No,
You
but I
have,
don't have
flanking.
advantage. No, I don't.
You
I
don't?
need to be
Yeah.
adjacent.
Mhm.
Well, disadvantage, second attack. Watch me roll another one. Nope,
18.
Oh,
You would have gone a nat 20 though.
And dead.
it wouldn't be.
Dead though. Just eviscerate
19
them.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Almost fucked it up.
Almost, but not quite. She already becoming slightly harder.
Just one bad crit.
Second wind.
I was tempted to add like 2 manticores onto the ship itself, giving them fire support.
More pets?
That's a very nice healing second win.
That
Max.
is really cool.
Oh yeah, Max.
Yeah. Use the per short rest. I could use a short rest.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine too, but I think maybe Bit will need it.
Is there like any imminent threat?
I mean, they did yell out for help, so maybe?
Probably not then.
Probably
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, finish this off first.
Okay. It's like, say, I am not out of resources, but I don't have
But
much.
way weaker, yeah.
I mean, hey, if you got a potion, you could always use a potion.
No.
I'm out of superiority dice in second wind.
Yeah. We'll get a short rest after this though. But there's like only like 1 or 2 things left.
If you have any
Well,
Alright then.
Okay.
Onto
Yeah,
the
was it-
ship.
Yeah, it wasn't health that I was concerned about, but yeah, we can continue.
Yeah. Into the ship.
I'm guessing the ship is here somewhere.
Fast are you moving?
Slowly.
I mean, they
depending on how
just-
far
they
the
just-
ship is, depending on how far the ship is, I might just jump it.
They called for help, so I'd say we will be at least very quickly.
Okay. Ollie carefully, Custo fairly quickly. With my try jumping. What about Morgan and Wishar?
Currently, I'm just staring down at this corpse.
Once I get a clear
Come on.
space, I can make
Come
a
on, bud.
running. Yeah, once I get clear space, I can just make a running jump and If it's within 60 feet, I make it.
Okay. And sorry, Morgan. How fast are you going?
Oh, me or Viv?
You.
Oh, is it like to run and jump across?
No, I'm just asking how fast are you, like, walking? In terms of, like...
Oh,
Like, 10
How
feet,
rushed are
20
you?
feet, 30 feet?
yeah. She's going as fast as she can, 30 feet.
Okay. I would... okay, yeah.
Yeah, V-Star is unnervingly calm.
I am going to ask, in that case, Morgan and Costo, since the two of you are going the fastest. Roll me a dexterity saving throw DC 13.
Okay.
Nope.
Nice.
So, Costo!
Costo, hold on. Costo has a +4.
Yeah,
That's
it's already
good.
Oh,
added.
that's including that? Okay, got it.
Yeah, unless you had something else. Unfortunately, this will happen. You go quickly across the beam. Unfortunately, you go a little too fast. The bridge is completely uneven surface and the lack of railing. Since you went so fast, you paid no attention where you placed your feet. You slip prone and fall to 60 feet down.
I have a question. How the fuck do I sleep if I have this?
Yeah, you can.
Good point.
Doesn't say that you can sleep.
Yes, but if I can stay on the roof with my feet, I find it weird that I can sleep when I can just stand on the ceiling.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can sort of see your argument.
I mean, you could
Is
say
it-
that the that plank
Maybe
kind of
you
breaks
went
little.
so fast that the bridge kind of like falls underneath you. Okay, is that
That's
good?
possible.
That would make
That's
more sense.
possible, but then
I mean, considering how fucking worn down this seems, it makes sense.
Like, anyway. That, or... It's like, you are attached to a piece of wood. That, like, top, like, piece of wood breaks off. It goes with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. All right, is that good?
fine.
Don't worry, it is only.
Wow.
Really, don't worry. Like, yep.
Not worried at all.
You know, I was expecting at least a little damage.
What about 3?
So Costa falls down, stands up again, and where is the ship exactly right now?
Currently now it's 60 feet above you. But
It's not
Spear ship.
entirely in the air, right? Like I could climb the ship up from here.
no,
With my climbing
you
speed.
could climb the crane if you want. The ship
I believe we're boarding in...
itself is currently in the air. It is attached to the
that's-
crane.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, you can climb up the crane itself, so that would be here, where the rest of the party is.
In that case, I will just climb the wall and go there again.
Yeah. Before you get the opportunity though, since you are in the mud, you're not immune to the disease, right?
I am
the
immune to
paladin.
disease. I'm a
Okay.
paladin.
Paladin
The
and
one
undead.
time
I
that
am sorry.
becomes useful.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry.
No, just
not-
making sure. So, you get onto the upper deck. The decrepit looking hull of the ship is suspended from the crane by massive chains. all of which creak and groan ominously as the ship shifts in the wind. Only apparent access to the vessel's interior is near the bow on the port side. A crate in the hole there belches smoke, while water flowing along the wooden trough pours through the crate into the hole.
Interesting. I believe Morgan made it successfully across.
So everyone's able to get across, right? Or
You can jump or you could climb the crane's, like, what is it called, arm, if you want. But I assume that with Costos and Vistar's athletics, the two of you can just jump across if you want.
I mean, I can technically take a 10 feet jump in and run, just like make a run and jump.
Yeah.
Because I will be able to jump 21 feet.
As the rest of you walk on the hull, the stress of ominous creaking and groaning from the chains holding it aloft, you feel the ship just like groan underneath, and the crane is just making this awful noise.
damn, it's not that much weight.
Like, how much do turtles weigh?
I imagine they're heavy.
I guess most people here are wearing mithril armor if they're wearing armor.
Well, you don't see any enemies. I mean, they called for help. Olive will keep a ear out, try and see if he can hear something, any kind of activity. No guidance on that, so that would be 26. Does he hear anything, any kind of motion anywhere?
Not at the moment, no. Aside from the loud creaking of the crane and the ship.
Yeah.
Let me check something. What is the wording on this?
Quicklings will take a quick,
Never mind.
look around. Kind of fly around the place.
Oh.
See if they see anyone. The ship, I mean, I guess it has like some windows or something. It's gonna take a...
Let me actually see if it does. Might not. Ooh, I actually have sort of artwork for the previous encounter.
Oh.
Bam!
Oh.
It does have windows. Oh no, that's the crane over.
Yeah, that's the crane.
Yeah, it's a crane.
Unfortunately.
Oh yes, a crane in medieval ages.
They had cranes.
Yeah,
really
this
like
is
that?
definitely a little bit more like steampunky feel from this adventure.
Yeah, I mean, like those are like full like metal support beams.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that this ship has any windows.
Okay. Well, at least it's gonna try and take a look around it on the main deck or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like too much life going on.
So from where we are standing, like, do we see any doors or anything like that?
No, but
There's
you see like a crate that which water might flow into like an entrance there.
Okay.
Or it's like one of
Take a look
those, what is it called? Like a submarine hatch door?
Okay. It's not
Currently-
like a ship. It's like a completely closed off structure,
Yeah, it might be like
like a submarine.
yeah, it kind of gives me a submarine feel. That's why I said like steampunky feel.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then. Yeah. Then they're gonna fly inside because they're tiny creatures, so they'll just fly inside and see
Haha.
if they see anything.
No, it's not trapped. I was gonna say no.
That's where we sent the Expendables in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come into this like small little compartment. Even you guys can see it. There's some like smoke rising from it. And it's flooded.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh, there's
currently
water in
can't
there, so-
see much into the room itself because there's so much like smoke, steam, and dirty water.
I'm confused. There's water inside the structure?
Yeah, it's completely flooded.
Hey, Vishtar, why don't
okay.
you open a hole in the hull of the ship? Let all this water flow out.
Oh, I might be able to help with that as well. I can throw water at will.
Is the like for the hole? Is it like one floor down? Like, is it just this floor and then the one below it?
Yeah, you
like-
you think that's just like this is like one storage ship per se. There might be like
And
there might be like different compartments
but just like 2 floors.
that might be like no since the like ship is so long, there might be like
Yeah.
different sections of areas, but without actually seeing into the ship, it's hard to say where those might be.
And just to confirm, this is a wooden ship, correct?
That I can't really
I think it's
for sure
more
say.
metal because if
Yeah,
it's more like a submarine, it's more of a metal structure.
Or maybe,
So the vibe we get is that it got flooded and then was craned out at some point
Mhm.
from the water. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I can bust it open then.
I can see if it says for sure what kind of ship this is, but it is hard to kind of from here from the text. So I'm just gonna say it's kind of like, even though the top part here seems like it's not a submarine, that one just looks like a ship. So maybe this was a ship, but it just got flooded, and it is currently in repairs. I have no idea.
Well then, would this work? You know, yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to walk off the side of the ship and kind of like walk down the wall to the bottom of it. And then when I'm on the bottom of the ship, right, and you're saying this is kind of like broken down metal, is like what you're saying.
Yeah, metal or wood. Or mixture.
I'm going to shatter it.
Like, actually shatter or
The spell shatter.
punch?
I'm going to use the spell shatter. Which, to completely just fucking destroy the bottom of the ship.
I assume in a manner that doesn't hit you.
Yeah, well, like, I would be like on the side of it, then I'm like
Makes sense.
aiming towards like the center of the ship, but I'm far enough away that I'm not in the radius.
Like, here's the ship there at the bottom. The interior.
Actually, do we want to do this while we're on top of it, hanging off of these rickety chains? Like, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
the worst that could happen?
We could fall. I guess it's just
if I can, then yeah,
but
I want to see if I can shatter the bottom of the ship to basically just like create a giant hole in it.
it just grabs on.
Tell you what, there's like the interior of the ship there at the bottom. Please give me like an indication where. Do you want here, like literally in the middle, or
Dead center.
dead center? Alright.
Dead center of the ship. Like, from what I can see, like kind of like here-ish.
And it's 10 feet.
Let me. I believe it is a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
10-foot radius.
Alright, yeah, sure. You cast your spell. With the broken down hole, it's quite easy to break. Yeah, let me see. D8. Yeah. The steaming hot boiling water comes out of that middle section.
It starts flowing out.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. I go ahead, just kind of walk back up and look down, like, alright, hole in the bottom of the ship.
Do we see it draining from where we are?
That's actually a good question, because there is a door in the way. I wanna know if these doors are... what is it called when they're waterlocked? Or like, waterproof?
Watertight doors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's any part of the circle I blow into the ship that's in that room, then it would thankfully flow out.
Because I assume that since this is a medieval ship, more like, even if it was steampunky, there is like that small little crack in the door where the water would very, very slowly flow out. So I assume that eventually, if you water.
Nice.
Which might be a decent place to call it, question mark.
I think so.
Yeah, it's 3.
Cool.
That way we can, when you come, actually, there's like the door where you would even essentially come from.
Got it.
As you would come down into the ship. It is still oppressively hot and humid. Some of the smoke is still rising. Billowing from a pair of roaring boilers near the bow, bolted to the deck and walls on either side of the large pool of streaming water, which is now slowly seeping more and more out of here, through the door. The walls and floors of this compartment are thick and shiny with condensation and mildew. That is where we call it. As you find the next encounter inside.
Dun dun dun!
Tune in tomorrow, in next week's episode for.
Will this shark continue to be more insane?
Probably yes.
Probably yes.
I love how in this last part here, there's almost no room to maneuver, so when you jump down, it's just gonna be this tight corridor.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my favorite.
What are we gonna do about that?
Exactly. It's more of an advantage to you guys at this point.
Yeah, especially for Gusto.
Yeah.